Oh, baby, 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 baby. Time for dark souls, dark souls. Now, I did a bit of stuff off stream, and by a bit, I mean I basically just went to every single area that we've already been to and cleared out, like, just all the items. Just went there, got the items, got out. Now, that's not to say that there were a couple of things I didn't do upstream that had some sort of importance. A main note is that Sigward is now in Firelink Shrine, and after I did a little bit of talking with him, he went down to Blighttown, and I gave him a piece of moss, and then he went farther down into Lost Izalith, which is not an area we'll be going to today, because I kind of want to get started on the DLC, which we can actually start today. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing that. But, yeah, pretty much all you missed was that I went through Anor Londo and everywhere in Anor Londo and got all I could. So, that basically was all just what I did. Nothing too crazy. Now, let me get Dark Souls open. I did a bit of PvP offline, and it was actually kind of fun because I basically put my summon sign in the Darkroot Garden, or Darkroot Forest rather, and infamously that place is a big PvP hotspot because of the Forest Covenant. But because I went there and put my summon sign down, people were summoning me as like a bodyguard, and I would just be like bodyguarding these people, and I actually racked up like 3 kills in 1 life before I decided to just like stop for a little bit. Now, the main thing I also did was I upgraded, like, all my armor. It is now very, very good, instead of just very good. I can now roll with Elite Knight armor. A couple of things... I guess nothing really else, like, too crazy happened. But, yeah, that's pretty much all that really happened. I guess you could say that Master Logan was there, or, rather, Big Hat Logan. Calling him by his actual name. You're gonna hear a sound that's not on your end. There we go. And, gets on the game. Oh, I turned the audio off, hold on. And here we go. So yeah, you really didn't miss much from these past couple of streams, and from what I've been doing offline. It's mainly just been me buying stuff from shopkeepers giving me cool stuff, and yeah, I'm here just because I was doing PvP stuff. And now, I can do this. A light roll with basically a full set of stuff. I also changed to the normal buckler rather than the target shield. The target shield's cool, but the buckler is a little bit lighter. Not sure if I'm going to be changing anytime soon. It also seems like the game's a little loud, so I'm going to crank that down a bit. Just by a bit. Oop, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Alright, so now, I guess today, it's time to go place the Lord Vessel. Oh, you also missed a cutscene. I think I Alt F4'd out of it correctly, so that way we can watch it. But, basically that big snake thing that was in Firelink Shrine is now like, hey, do you want to go and, fucking usurp Gwyn? And then was like, hey, buckle up, and then I got teleported, or I got moved to location, and I said nope, and I Alt F4'd while the cutscene was going on so that way we can watch it. So by the way, whenever Framp's like this, you can just do this.
No, I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
This... But you were.
Heavens,
right.
You have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you. Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
Uh-oh. Oh, hell nah, bro. What the fuck? Ah! Oh yeah. Welcome to Firelink Altar, I believe is the name of this place.
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
Alright, and now this is the question that's probably on everyone's minds. Where in the hell was I carrying this? Uh-oh. Imagine sticking your head in that while that's happening. You're like leaning over, it's like, what the hell? And then just incineration. Now, all these weird fog walls are now disappearing. We saw that one on stream. And that one's in Lost Izalith. Now, something to note is that only 4 of them, or only 3 of them disappeared, but there's 4 boss souls. That's because you can actually fight one of them at like the beginning of the game.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Gravelord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant.
Yeah, thanks, Loud Motor.
The Scaleless.
Trying to hear the funny lore.
All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel.
Cool.
Are you ready? Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
Alright. Now, I will show you how to activate the DLC. I didn't actually... This is a weird angle. So, what I am now going to do is, let's see, like a couple new areas are now unlocked to us. Namely, the Tomb of the Giants, Lost Izalith, the Duke's Archives, and that's pretty much it. We can go to the Catacombs, though. And the Catacombs is kind of where I want to go first, because that place actually has a pretty interesting item. I can grab it. It pretty much is like this, it's this like item you can acquire that essentially makes it so that way you can use your you can kindle bonfires past the normal limit. So I think what we might do is we might do Catacombs, Tomb of the Giants, or maybe not Tomb of the Giants, I might just do Catacombs. Then potentially, if I'm feeling very, you know, if I have the energy in me, I'll do Nito, and then we can go start the DLC. The DLC is actually kind of easy to start. It's just in weird locations. But first, we have to hop down here. This is when it's gonna get spooky. Okay. Oh god. I got floating, screaming skulls. Ah! I also apologize if it's a bit loud. It's hard to kind of stop it. Yeah, we're just gonna be running down here. All the way... Oh god. I hate that skeleton so much, he keeps cock-blocking me. Okay, at least grab this on the way. Did I already just get the Skull Lantern early? Yeah. Okay. Ah! I forgot. They can parry you. Although it does, like, no damage. I was like, huh, what a weird stance, and I just forgot that these are one of the few enemies that can parry you, rather than backstabbing you. But, yeah, this area is pretty cool. They got bugs on the wall. They moving. They doing they dong best. So there's actually a way you can skip like half the area in literally like 3 button presses. And I will show off I will show off how it's done, but I will not utilize it to skip the area. Because eventually I'll have to go back here anyways to go advance the quest line. Oh god. So, first of all, I think I might want to go deal with that Necromancer first because those skeletons will respawn if he's here. Yeet! Okay. That's good. Okay. Can I just... Wait, can I backstab this right out of the animation? No. I thought I remembered that if you position yourself right, even while they're, like, down and having to reform, you can just backstab them. Which is ironic that you can backstab bones and it just does damage, even though, like, half the halberd isn't even touching them. And you're about to see some shenanigans related to these guys. Because they also have a counterpart that's pretty funny. Been ages since the last I've seen Dark Souls. Kind of why I've been going through these, because it's also just a fun game. I've been playing this way too much, in general. And there's also illusory walls around the place, so I want to be weary to find them. Let's see, I believe this is just an archer up here. Okay. You can kind of cleave through this area because you can enter here through like the beginning of the game, which is pretty good. Alright, then we head around here. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Yeet. There we go. And there's a funny man over there. Right? Oh, wait, did they not show up? I think they may show up later, but there is a funny man we can find. And there's a necromancer nearby. Brilliant. Just let me pass. I'm probably gonna get backstabbed. Forgetting that's there. God damn it. I always get caught. Alright, get over here, bud. Oh god. Get over here. Nice. There we go. Beautiful bone killage. We call that shit a bone pile. It's just a bunch of skeletons in a row. Alright, and there is also, fun fact, 1 blacksmith and 2 bonfires in the catacombs. Which is interesting to note, because the catacombs normally just have 1 bonfire. Ow. I love how you just get stabbed by those and are like, oh, that kinda hurt, I think. Oh god. Probably should be targeting on these guys, I don't really care. Just gonna poke them. No reason not to, right? Okay, there's one here. A couple of statues. And I think we're just gonna go and get the blacksmith, like, right now. Ow. Dickhead. Alright. I believe there's also a, there's also, like, 1 necromancer somewhere around here. Oh god. That man been vaulting himself the whole time. Ah! Well, that fucking sucks. Whatever. Okay. And also you could say you just lost a lot of souls. I'm gonna be completely frank with you. And this may sound cheap, and it is, but I assure you, I do not use these souls to level up. I simply do a funny little exploit that's in the game that allows me to duplicate souls. And then I run over and then I buy everything from one shopkeeper. And I don't really do anything else with them. I don't level up at all. I mean, this is not a soul level 1 run, I'm just saying I don't level up using the said souls. Off-stream will potentially use those souls in order to level up, but generally I use the dupe souls in order to just, you know, buy equipment and such. Because, you know, pretty inconsequential. Oh god, don't, wait. Do you bone fucks fuck off? I didn't want to attack you. Didn't want to have to attack you, rather. Ooh, you dick. I'll tell you, not fighting these bone guys will result in a pitiful, pitiful display. You know. Okay, so let's just... Wait, where? Oh, I think it's in here. Yeah. I was about to just walk directly past my souls. Okay, just roll this time. There we go. Take a swig. Focus skeleton. And just walk. I'm gonna miss those. I'm gonna miss that item, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a scimitar. Or a cracked red and white shield or whatever. Oh. Oh, I fucking called it. Alright. And the first time I played this, I thought this guy had a broken voice. Turns out it's, you know, turns out it's just a voice that's in all the games.
Be gone with you. You'll spoil my focus.
Funny lad. Funny bone guy. I don't really know what's up with his voice, but it's pretty sick.
What's that then? Need some smithing? Then produce me some wares.
Yeah, he's a bit of a cock, but he's fun. So let's see. I can purchase bond and arrows, I guess. Let's talk to him and let's move on.
I'm here to smith, not to chit-chat. If that'll be all, then be gone with you. You'll spoil my focus.
I also love how he has, like, fucking... He has a bunch of coffins that are just filled with lava that he's using to smith. Oh, also, I did lie. I was saying that there were, 2 bonfires. There are actually 3, because I forgot Vamos is down here. Also, that guy's name is Vamos. But, there's another bonfire, but it's behind an illusory wall. So I'll come back up here and, show it off. And also, here's the funny lads. It's bone wheel time, baby. Oh, baby, it's bone wheel time. Do you like getting stun locked? Because I sure do. Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Oh, sweet Jesus. I was very prepared for the bone wheels. I was not prepared for the possibility to have these schmucks. Or this schmuck in particular. Get out. Was that an insta-kill? Holy shit. Oh god. Okay, Titanite chunk, cool. Glad to see it. That scared the fuck out of me. I was not expecting him until I was gonna go around and just find him. Don't kill me! Ow. The fat ow. Alright, well, call that a series of unfortunate events because not even I knew what the fuck happened there. I have to go and kill that necromancer though. That just has to happen. I think this is one of the first areas where a normal enemy that's not a part of a covenant has killed me more than once. Because he could say, "Oh well, Darkmoon killed you more than once," and whilst that's true, those are a part of covenants. Okay, that's the main guy. I just wanted dead. Oh god. Fuck off. No one cares. No one cares, you're not cool. You're not funny. You're just a bunch of bones on wheels. Luckily, we aren't losing any humanity? Oh, I guess it's because I'm killing those necromancers. Maybe I'm getting a rare drop from them. Weird, I thought I'd be losing a lot more humanity by dying, but I'm actually almost keeping a net gain. Yay, and I believe this leads up to the main area again. I want to go and grab everything in the... I would say Tomb of the Giants and Catacombs are like 2 of like the biggest areas that just suck. Oh, and also, in case you thought the Titanite Demon Pain Train was over, you'd be wrong. In fact, there's one right here. I also meant to say, but I went through off-stream and I went through all the locations that we've been through, mainly Anor Londo and Sen's Fortress, and I cleared out like all the Titanite demons. And it turns out that combustion just demolishes these guys. The fun sound. Cool. And yeah, it didn't really feel like any of them got stronger in any way. It mainly is just probably me scaling. Then again, the whole thing of like, oh hey, the Titanite demons get stronger every single time you kill one of them. Every single time you kill one in the world, all of them get stronger in some way. I think that might either just be a jape or might actually be a thing, but I'm just getting more leveled. And yes, I do know that there's a covenant here. I'll get that in a moment. So here is where you normally drop off if you perform the exploit, which I didn't want to do just yet. Oh, that guy's gone. That guy's gone, bones and all. Oof. How about you reform for me, darling? Hey, how about I poke you from a range so you can't parry Lamau? Poke and a poke. And these guys are reforming, so there is a bonfire, or there's a necromancer somewhere around here. Around where you guys are. Now this is where you actually get a special ring. That doesn't look like it has too much significance, but can actually show you a pretty cool area. Also, big bone. Wow, I two-shot these guys. Holy shit. Darkmoon Seance ring. Cool. Time to get the hell... Okay, am I stuck? I believe I am stuck. Oh god. Okay, careful. Around the corner. I know there's a necromancer like right up here who's gonna shoot me. Cool. Okay. So far, this place isn't too difficult. It's just me dying in dumb ways. Getting stun locked by skeletons and such. Damn. Picking up a lot of garbage items. And I believe there's actually a section over here that has like 3 Titanite lizards in one spot that I kind of want to find. Because, let me see. I believe it's up here. So, Tranquil Walk of Peace, right? There's also this. Oh, this just leads up here. Okay. I know there's one of these, little bone pile thingies. Or one of those little, how do I describe this? Tube spots? I don't really know how to describe them. There's one of those spots that I fell through, but it contains Titanite lizards and such, rather than, you know, this japery. Okay, so we already got that. Want to go over here. Ah, oh no. You guys sure do hurt. My armor durability is going to be like shit. Oh, here we go. There they are. Wow, I insta-killed them. Okay, I did miss one of them, but that's neither here nor there. I'll probably go back here and snag him. Okay, cool. I also need to find more Firekeeper souls, because I feel like I missed 1 or 2 somewhere around here and just never picked them up. And this leads back to the main area? Yeah, we're right by the waterfall. I still think I missed an NPC that was around here, but so be it, because we'll see them later anyways. Hello. Welcome to stream. Oh god. Can I do this? You fucking japester! Die! Oh my god. Ironically, the place that I didn't think was actually going to be scary, because it's just a bunch of skeletons, gave me 2 nightmare jump scares. Bonk. Ah! I'm getting stabbed out here. You getting stabbed in Geelong, bro? Okay. Cool. I just want to activate that. I don't even want to hustle with it. I don't even want to give these. Can you play Fortnite? I can play Fortnite. That probably doesn't mean I will. It's mainly just because, I mean, not only have I literally like never played Fortnite, I think in maybe 3 years legitimately, but also just in general, having to run it on my PC not only is my internet dog shit enough to not even get the game to like run at the optimal FPS or whatever, but also it just looks like garbage on my PC. I have to run at the lowest graphical settings to even get it to work because they just keep piling more stuff onto it instead of, you know, doing the age-old strat of just reduce a couple of things. But generally I try to stay away from playing really popular games. And I guess you could say that Dark Souls is a really popular game. But if it's a really popular game, then why isn't everybody talking about it all the time? Kidding, of course. Okay, we're gonna head over here because there is one Covenant that I would like to check out. That's pretty sick, pretty dope and ill. By the way, if you're doing this, you can go down here without even need to play Minecraft. Probably. I don't really know. If you run down here without, like if this is, you run down here the moment you start the game, you can avoid the Titanite demon that would normally be there by just walking carefully, and you can do this. Now this right here, what Dark Souls is all about, baby. Yep. You sure, do be sitting here. Oh, there we go. Hello? Uh-oh. Must be Minecraft. Mom only allows me to watch her stream, nothing else. Mom? My stream? Interesting. Very interesting. Didn't think I was a role model for anyone. Alrighty, I might play Minecraft sometime then. Shit. Might have to at this point. Anyways, welcome to the Tomb of the Giants. Now, one thing about this, that's the boss. He's just chilling there. Praise the Sarcophagus Gravelord. So now, we can join his covenant. Takes you to my mom. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, Gravelord Sword and the Gravelord Sword Dance, which are actually pretty damn good items for early game. Like, if you really need a good item that will carry you through the beginning, just like pop down over here. But suppose that's mainly, I mean, mainly that's just for if you just need a really good item to snag at the very beginning of the game, you can always just run down there and grab it. Very easy, very cool and chill, and definitely does not get you murdered by the boss. Oh! And I believe there is a summon up here, like right on this ledge. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go summon that guy. Because, do you know my mom? I don't know who you are to begin with, so I don't really have the clarifications to say, of course. But I think we could snag a summon around here. Oh yeah, our armor is getting ripped apart by these bone wheels. Okay, there is a boss, but for some odd reason, I don't know why, they gave two of the easiest bosses in this game summons. Moonlight Butterfly and the one that's up ahead. And both of them are like literally the easiest bosses in the entire game, and they decided to give them summons for it. It's like, not only is who's gonna die against these bosses, but it was in the same class. Weird. I don't really know who. Oh, Ben? Ben. Probably not. I don't know any Bens, of course. Oh shit. I don't really know any Bens. And even then, if I did know a Ben, then I'd probably know who you're talking about. Wait, is there a summon here? Or is that... Oh, wait. I think I might have missed it. I believe there's probably a summon here for if I had came down here like way earlier in the game. There would be a summon here for a Mr. Paladin Leroy. But unfortunately there isn't, so that sucks. Whatever, I guess we're gonna have to style on the boss the old-fashioned way. Now, the first time I came through here, the first time I came through here on stream, actually. You were friends, you and Ben. Yeah, I don't ever know a Ben. I guess the word Ben has never really entered my brain at all, because, I mean, mainly I was normally keeping to myself in classes, so even if I did know a Ben, I'd probably know exactly who they are, but unfortunately I don't. But people who are longtime watchers of the channel may remember that there was a video that I made called Pinwheel Meets the Club in 5.55 seconds, where I took this boss and basically bent him over my leg and broke his back. Now, it's time to do that again, except this time with Big Halberd and Combustion. We're not going to style on him as hard, but let's watch this cutscene. Uh-oh. Oh no, guys, we made Pinwheel angry. Oh god. Now the one thing I don't want to do is get killed by Pinwheel. Not only because that's bad for my reputation, that's also bad just in general. And I believe Benedict Hubert. I don't know. Can't say I know Benedict Hubert. Oh god. Woo! Almost got killed by Pinwheel there. Now that would have been embarrassing. Alright. We've acquired the Rite of Kindling. Oh, what was that? That must have been a Homeward Bone now that I think about it. Mask of the Father, Mask of the Father. Yeah! Best item in the game, baby. That's also just a complete lie. And for context on why I'm pogging about the Mask of the Father, that is one of the items in the game, one of the few items in the game that increases the equip load of your character when wielded. So I don't have to worry about, you know, intense heavyweight stuff. See, for example, now I'm fat rolling because I have like 0.5% more weight. Wearing this, I fast roll. Oh god, I didn't even do that. Or this, or that. But can I not actually? Oh, that sucks. You can't put that in your normal hand because you just end up punching with it. So when Minecraft? Well, not now. Playing Dark Souls. I need Minecraft. You can't have your cake and eat it. The possibility of a Minecraft will be soon, or later, or sometime. But we got Dark Souls to do. Also, Spooky Bone Guy. Ah! Okay, hoping I just don't get insta-killed here. Because these guys actually pack a punch. Okay. This is gonna be a blind jump. Ah! What the fuck? You can stand up here? Now this right here, this is an advanced strat. If you want, trust me, I'm a pro. I don't think you know how streaming works. I commonly play one game, and then wait till I'm done playing this game, and then I play a different game. First of all, we gotta do Dark Souls, and second of all, I don't want to play Minecraft right now. Much as I'd absolutely be down to play Minecraft on stream. Not the type of game that will probably be played on stream to begin with. Because of the simple old reason is that I don't play open world games on stream. Yeet. Okay. I'm hoping I just don't die the moment I get down here. Oh god. Oh. Okay, you need to die first. Oh. Get me out. Forget Dark Souls. Nope. It's for kids. Okay, dude. That's gonna be a fat note for me, Doug. I mean, I'm gonna be frank with you, my guy. I can play Minecraft any day of the week. And the more I look at Minecraft, the more I think, man, I should play Dark Souls. And also, this game is definitely not for kids. They got, like, entropy in this game. They got motifs of light and dark. And Minecraft has killing dragons with beds. Of course, not to throw shade towards Minecraft in any way. It's a fun game. I'm just not going to play it on stream because I'm going to be completely frank with you. Playing open world games, not my cup of tea. Especially when it comes down to trying to play them on stream and having people backseat. Take that back. Nope. This was mean. You're calling Dark Souls kids shit and I've been begging for Minecraft for about 30 minutes now? I think the answer is just gonna be no. I'm gonna be frank with you, my guy. It's just gonna be no. You can't have your cake and eat it. Like, I gave you the promise of a Minecraft, and now you have simply squandered it by begging for it. I'm hoping I don't get murdered down here. Because there are a lot of funny bone guys that are probably gonna end up absolutely murdering me. Actually, wait, was this the area that had him? Oh my god, I forgot they had this place. Minecraft now, no. Answer shall be no. The answer shall be no as time continues. No, not that one. I almost just died instantly. Okay, it's time to get some bones out of here. Thoughts on Thug Shaker? I have... Hold on. First of all, before I even start with the word Thug Shaker, game or song? Because I do remember there was a song called Thug Shaker, but I'm not entirely sure. Although it might be a game now that I'm thinking about it. In fact, you know what? Let me just look up on my phone. Thug Shaker. Ah! No, no, I can't say I enjoy that. I should not have looked that up on Google on my phone. You dick. Funny. I genuinely looked that up, and I saw it, and, well, thank God, thank for the love of God that it only provided me with the definition. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, LM. I don't think anyone gives a shit anymore. Also, play Bloodborne. If I had a PS4, you would literally be seeing me play, like, you'd be seeing me play fucking Bloodborne, like, every day of my entire existence. That game looks so cool. I'm also trying to figure out what's the best way to approach this scenario, because there's a lot of bone guys, and I really, really don't want to incur their wrath too badly, but I think I could do a strat here. Fuck you, Martin, you ass. I'm such a boomer that when it came down to me looking up, you know, that term, I was like, oh, was that a game or a song? And not, oh, haha, I get it. I'm so fucking dead, aren't I? Somewhere beyond. Ow. Oh my god. Okay. LM, you feel bullied. I'm gonna be frank with you, my guy. You beg for Minecraft for seriously 30 minutes. You're begging on hands and knees for it. I give you my reasoning. You are then begging so much to the point where you're asking other people to watch Minecraft or want me to play Minecraft. The answer is going to be no. And your header was, do you want to play Fortnite? No! No! Dear God, no! There The line must be drawn here. I also might want to... Oh, you know what I should do, actually? Replace combustion with fireball, and then snipe from a range. That might actually be better. The Thug Shaker. Okay, and now that we got that part of the stream done, I'm gonna have to censor that in post. But Minecraft is more fun. You have not played Dark Souls than this game. You have not played Dark Souls. If you have played Dark Souls and have beaten the game, then come back to me and tell you how you feel. What do you mean trust you? It's Minecraft! I've already played it! I have played Minecraft in an exuberant amount in the past. Just because I'm not playing it on stream does not mean I have not played it, period. Ooh vey. I'm gonna need a cigarette after this one. Not giving you one of those. I refuse. Chat is now in flames. I'm gonna have to like take gasoline to this and just approach it from an angle just to burn off what little bits of crust are remaining on it. Because oh my lord, it's you know what this is? Everything's in disarray. I played it, I stopped because it's for little kids. Are you positive that you aren't 7 years old? Or like 2? Or like embryo? Or maybe just a, like, you know, a cell? If you seriously were playing this and looked at Minecraft and said that this was for kids, I'm pretty sure you are blind. In some capacity. Cause I'm gonna be frank with you, my guy. What is your reasoning here? I am 8. Okay. So therefore, your opinion doesn't matter. Minecraft is kid shit. I'm just gonna be frank with you, my guy. Also, what the hell are you doing here? This is a 13+ stream. I have to put it in the YouTube tags. This is not for kids, in the slightest. How did you get here? Oh, good lord. Like, I'm not gonna call YouTube police. I'm just genuinely confused on what the fuck you were talking about. Whoa. Okay. Sweet Jesus. Your mom allowed it. That's crazy. Depending on what time zone you're in, you also might want to ask your mom if you have school tomorrow, by the way. Oh, apologies. Then no, wait. Oh, sweet Jesus! I was gonna ask if your mom is gonna give you school tomorrow, but I forgot tomorrow's Sunday, right? That's not what you like to see. I thought it was farther away. Okay, well, you know what? I'm probably not going to be saying this argument for long, so let me just tell you right now, you might want to also ask your mom if you can get more internet for the night, because the amount of shit that you're going to be arguing is going to get you a very, very bad rep. So, oh, and also make sure to ask what time your mom's cooking dinner. I'll be sure to be there. Should be like 6. Anyways, it's now time to conquer the Tomb of the Giants and not die miserably and arguing with 8-year-olds. In Minecraft. You probably then would know the day. I feel like kids who play Minecraft don't even know what fucking, like, part of the country we're in. It's getting to the point where we're sitting down and, like, discussing video games. And there are some people who I guarantee have not seen the sunlight in 8 years. Yeet! I'm a skeleton hunter, David. Yeet! Oh my god! Wow, I probably should be using Great Fireball more, huh? Incinerated the lad. Okay, I actually kind of want to approach this from a different angle now. Because there's definitely there's a method to this. A method to getting back where I died. Of course, I'm not getting those souls back, because those are gone and lost forever. But, pretty sure the way to get over here. Okay, no Minecraft's a Fortnite. No, that's even worse. What are you on about? Ah! Ah! Woo! Sick dodges from Moop. I'm so fucking dead. He's gonna shoot me right in the arm. Ah! Oh! Okay, first of all, I wanted to say, ow. Specifically spelt with a capital O, a lowercase w, and a period. Second of all, I just read, I do some Fortnite dance classes. And now I don't think you should be here, period. It's not to say that you shouldn't be here because you play Fortnite. I don't think you should be here because I'm pretty sure it's just fabrications. I commonly like to believe the truth around here. Don't scream, my dad will hear. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure your father is a very pleasant man who wouldn't mind me screaming at the top of my lungs. Also, why are you here then? I'm so confused. My man. You're sitting here. You're arguing Minecraft with a person who is currently in the Tomb of the Giants in Dark Souls. And you're begging on hands and knees for me not to scream. Why are you here then? What do you think I do all day? Go fucking watch, like, what the hell is it called? What was that one show, like, Coco Melon or whatever? The, like, kids... Ooh, the kids show? That, like, has, like, baby sensory videos or whatever the fuck? Just go watch that or something. You don't need to be sitting here watching me go through the entire... Okay, if your dad doesn't want you to watch me, then why are you here? It appears I'm in a little bit of a predicament. Did that kick just kill me? That might... Okay, I was about to say, if that kick killed me, I was gonna be very mad. Ow. Can I just say all these skeletons are incredibly rude? Okay, we're not dead. I'm not going to be dying over and over again in Tomb of the Giants, which is also just a complete lie, by the way. In case you haven't picked up, that is a funny joke. You know what? Let's just get to the stupid bonfire. Oh my god! He doesn't like you and your stuff? Cool. I literally have no idea who you are or what you were doing on the stream. But not only is by YouTube terms of service you should not be here, I'm pretty sure not even that, your fucking dad doesn't want you to be here. Okay. Finds you adorable. Well, tell him I'll visit sometime. You know what's ironic? Today, I woke up, I did a drawing stream, and I didn't expect it to go too well. I didn't expect it to go crazy, and it did. I liked it. And then I went, grabbed some drinks, some nice drinks, did some more drawing stream stuff, watched a couple videos, and now I'm arguing with an 8-year-old. You know, some capacity, this is what life is all about. This is the quintessential existence that everyone strives for. Okay, actually, now that I'm not using a bow, can I roll with this? I can wear a sack, maybe. Let me try this. That is a fast roll. Mmm. Very delectable. Alright, here's what I'm doing. Can I toss one here? Oh my god! Fresh bone for the Boone collection. I have to go. Alright then, bye. Later. No, no, no! Oh, I'm out of fireballs, that's why. Why did not target? Oh, it's because I'm not... I hope there will be no punishment for you. Why are you here then? Why are you here then? Oh, my controller. Oh, there we go. I'm so fucking confused. What do you mean? I died. At what percentage weight do you get slower rolls? That is an excellent question. I don't know the exact percentage. It might be 100%. But all I know is that what I'm trying to avoid is getting medium rolls. And medium rolls aren't necessarily bad. That's just like a good old alternative all around whatever. So like what I'm doing now is fast rolls. That's just more invincibility frames than medium rolls or medium rolls, just whatever. Slow rolls are essentially just, you know, barely getting invincibility frames. And heavy rolls are just 0 invincibility frames. You basically just move like a brick. I don't exactly know what the percentage for a slow roll will be. But I'm pretty sure if I were to wear all of, like, Havel's armor, I'd be doing slow rolls. So, I guess, take that for what it's worth. Of course, I would highly, highly recommend checking out, the Dark Souls wiki. They can provide so much more information than me. Because whilst I can provide some pretty good information and just be like the Dark Souls, you know, lore expert, you got VaatiVidya, you got Illusory Wall, you got all these great channels. So I can assure you that there are way better sources of finding it. How did you fit down that hole? What? Oh, I'm actually impressed. This man, I mean, people call him a skeleton. People don't you two, you three! Fuck that. Get in this. Sayonara, losers. Ah! That was a very lean skeleton. I mean, some of them, I feel like they move really quickly, and I just say, like, eat a sandwich or something, you're about to blow yourself away. But no, they know their strong suits. They could fit down some surprisingly shallow holes. Okay, well, I got everything that's down there, so I don't need to worry about going down and getting my ass whooped. Which, oh, thank God. But it's time to move on. Besides arguing with 8-year-olds about Minecraft and Fortnite, it is now time to go to the Tomb of the Giants, officially, and not die. And I believe this now marks the new area. Kinda dumb that when a new player wants to learn something, they just have to go to a third-party website. I unfortunately will have to say that, like, well, whilst I can provide a lot of information, I'm still learning new stuff about this game. Literally every other month. Like, I didn't even know 95% of the mechanics with grave lording with that covenant. And Illusory Wall makes a 1-hour video on it. It's insane. But I guess the main thing is that, like, I guess don't be too peeved if Dark Souls players basically just tell you to look at the wiki for some things. Because I'm not the guaranteed lore expert. I can't provide all the information on the world. Hello, Patches. We'll be talking to you in a moment. I can't provide all the information, and unfortunately a lot of the stuff is learned through third-party stuff. I can provide a lot of information, but not even I know when the drop-off for specific heavy rolls are, or when damage fall-off is calculated using arrows. So I guess if you have a question with that, either go like watch a different channel that if I don't have the answer, or just go to the wiki. That's pretty much all I can provide. Anyways, here's a scumbag.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
Well, I wanted to be, but I don't think I am.
No? Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but, well, we're friends now. So I'll split it with you.
Okay.
In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
You know what else will shimmer me blind? The souls that just went directly into my mouth. Oh, is that not the section? There's a spot where I can do some jank shit. Ah, here it is. Aha! On fire. How fun. How funny, funny, fun. Now, I believe there is actually something I could find. Oh, wait, I know where it is. So, I don't actually want to activate it, but there is a wall that is somewhere around here that that's illusory, and it leads down to this cave section. Patches, you were talking about some treasure? Oh, look at that, there is some treasure. I might as well go take a peek. Hey, Patches, come check this out. Patches? Ah! Oh, Patches. Dark Souls Wiki is probably the Bible for gamers at this point.
I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
You know what's ironic, Patches? I put all of it in my inbox. You're only gonna pick up like a decently good halberd and some like fancy equipment. Gold lantern and another soul. it is very massive, and I will say that it's probably just the Bible for people who want to just play Dark Souls. Although I will say right now is that whilst it is big, it's also just very handy.
You're no hollow.
Got a lot of good stuff in it.
Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are 2 fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done?
So, she's referring to the 2 people that were like, okay, if you remember. What the fuck? Is that a bone dog I'm hearing? I'm like, what the hell is that sound? But, if you remember from, like, the beginning parts where this person showed up, they had 2 escorts. One of them basically called me a bitch, and the other one was just go. And I kid you not, the other one just goes. That's it. That's all they do. And you can see one of their heads are poking out over there. So we're gonna just go fucking murder them. The only way I know how. Chaos and fire. Oh. Fine then. Backstabs and chaos. Oh, nice force spell. Ooh. Gang squad. Oh god. Oh god. Where is my poise? Hey, give me your friend. I probably should go heal, huh? The only problem I'm having a lot when doing this reruns of Dark Souls is I keep forgetting that I can just, like, heal and stuff, because I've been playing Sekiro, so my brain is elsewhere. You know what? Yeet! Yeet. Ha 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 ha. Fire and chaos cleanses all.
You banished those 2 hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I.
You. Cool. Alright, and I think she'll be up at Undeadburg.
I am certain.
Okay, she's just like, oh, thank you. But, yeah, those escorts went insane. And then I think if you talk to Petrus, he's like, oh shit, you saved her? Oh, good job. Can you tell me? Is that a bone pillar? Yeah. Yeah. We got bone stacks. Alright, I think over here might be the way forwards. Or at least out of here. Yeah, this seems very linear. Bonk. Oh, ah! A lot of getting walloped to this stream. I'm noticing a trend here. Just bide your time. Hope I'm not the only person on the internet who watched the whole 7-hour-long Ultra Kill dev commentary. There was a dead commentary stream? Because I might. Gee, I didn't even see that. Huh. I saw that, Hikita released an announcement on Twitter that was like, thank you all for joining the stream, but I thought that was like the debut of their album that they were releasing, and not like dev comments. I was like, oh. Did they say anything about me? Little old me? The answer is most assuredly no. But if the word Moop has entered Hikita's mind at least once, then my duties in life have been fulfilled, and I can now die a peaceful man. Oh, it was just back here. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. And now it's time to go talk to Patches. Hey, bitch. Remember me?
Oh, you. Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
dead outcasts, aren't we?
Yeah, we're a bunch of frolicking nerds. Yeah. Also, they did it a couple of months ago before Act 2 released. Oh. Interesting.
Oh, brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful. I had a feeling you'd understand.
Yeah, I getcha.
But, if I were in your shoes, ooh, who knows what I'd have done. But now we're friends again.
Yeah, Patches, we're friends. Oh, what a fun guy. I hope you know, Patches, I'm gonna murder you in your sleep by taking both your femur bones and sticking them where your fucking jowls up to make a discount anglerfish if you dare double cross me again. Luckily, because we're friends, we won't have to resort to that. Violence is never the answer, guys. Remember, if you have a friend that's been treating you wrong, don't do what I just suggested. Don't do something I would do. Oh my god, those inst- Why have I not been using pyromancies more? Jesus Christ! I'm gonna be playing Pyro TF2 out here. Oh, and also, we're gonna meet a very friendly fellow down here. So remember how there was that Black Knight that had the, ow. Ow, that 0 damage sure did hurt. If he gets to that part, I'll not accept betrayal. I will tell you, he does actually provide really good equipment to the... Oh, there they are. I was gonna say, when you would show up. Notice the weapon that he has is a Black Knight halberd. And notice the weapon I'm using is a halberd. Now, halberds are commonly very good weapons in this game. Like, really good weapons for melee builds. Now, what if I told you that the Black Knight halberd is single-handedly one of the best items you can get as a melee character in this game? And I made one of them because, of course, and yes, I know, I hear you, every giant dad ever. Yes, the Svalhander Chaos +5 does exist. Okay, so it doesn't insta-kill them, but as long as I get a single bounce on them, it works. But yeah, Patch just sells some pretty damn good armor. Or, I guess not armor, he sells weapons. No, he does sell armor. He sells objects and such, I guess. Okay, I hear him. He's right here. What? Oh, there he is. Well, that wasn't the button I meant to do, but it kind of works. Yeet. Open up. Open up. Open up. Nice. God damn it! This would make the second time that I've gotten Johns. There are so many of them here. Okay. The fact I can clear these out in one hit using Great Fire Orbs is so nice. I didn't even think that was a thing. Like, I normally use Pyromancies in like an offhand setting, but they just rounce enemies. Of course, it's finite, so it kind of sucks, but whatever. Nothing like just... Oh, God. Not like that. Nothing like just getting whooped in the ass. Ow! Okay, swap to the shield, block and attack. Okay. Well, we're not dead, which is good. I am running at low on pyromancies and such. Okay, you need to die, like now, bud. You don't get to live anymore. Let's see. I don't care if he's OP. I killed the guy in Elden Ring who started telling you you have no maidens. with no prior experience to any Souls games whatsoever. Okay, so that's a different scenario from Patches, because let me tell you right now, Patches is a cool guy, and he can sell you some cool stuff, and his lore is pretty cool. Vare from Elden Ring can go jump in a ditch. Just gonna say that. And I know you can say, oh, but you can sequence break with Varwave to get the Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone early. I don't care, he's just an asshole who wants everyone dead. Oh, hey, can I pet your dog? No, that move did not really priorly know that you can actually pet the dog in this game. Too bad he's just too busy incinerating skeletons. Ow! But yeah, Patches... What the fuck was that? But yeah, Patches is pretty cool. But he doesn't tell you got no maidens. He just... Wow! That really hurt. Yeah, Patches doesn't tell you he has no maidens. He tells you that you have no humanity and that you gotta die. If you're a cleric, you can go fuck yourself. Okay. Let's slap on another bout of fire orbs. This is now... It's time to just play the Pyro from TF2, because we're just gonna be running around and incinerating skeletons, which is not even how, like, anatomy and, like... Oh.
I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These
Oh. Oh yeah, he asked you the question if you can forgive him again, if you talk to him again. But he doesn't provide you with a prompt, because you already answered yes. Woo! Oh my god, that was quick! And to tell you right now, I think this is the most time Moops has... The most time that Moop has screamed in a video game. Sorry if I break into musical number as I'm in distress. Just a quirky little trait. Teehee. Do you get it, guys? Work like My Hero Academia. Yeet! I don't even know anything about My Hero Academia. My sister once, like, bopped me in the arm. I guess sarcastically. But she bopped me in the arm because I said I didn't know who All Might, I believe is the name. I didn't know who he was. And I said, oh, do you mean Big Knight? Or no, not Big Knight. I said, do you mean Big Might? And then she socked me in the arm, and I was like, yeah. I was so confused when he kept insta-killing me with blood. I believe he's meant to be a, like, endgame enemy. And, or an endgame NPC. Because he does provide you with an... If you successfully do his quest line, he provides you with an item that takes you to one of the final areas of the game. Like one of where the last demigods are. So I would say if he has the ability to take you there, I believe he also has the ability to insta-kill whoever he wants. Guys are fun. Okay, this time I'm gonna take my Great Fireball and I'm gonna throw it this way. God bless, it didn't hit the fucking Bone Dog. Also, these Bone Dogs or Bone Tigers? Because I've actually heard it both ways. People like to call these guys Bone Dogs, but some people are also like, oh, but they kind of pounce like tigers, and they kind of sound like tigers too. I don't really get the tiger thing, but I believe dog is a little more believable, despite the fact that they clearly have human anatomy. Just in a weird position. Oh yeah, that item. That, I believe, is the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring, which, if you play Dark Souls 3, is the item that allows you to get more souls. Which, I guess it's also, I think, in Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls this one. But, this one's way harder to get, because it requires to get down to the Tomb of the Giants. Get down with the boogie. Get down tonight. Good. Do you think Dark Souls is a masterpiece? Okay. Here's my humble opinion of Dark Souls. I do believe that Dark Souls is a masterpiece, but it's not the best game, like, ever conceived or created. Because, let's be completely frank here, this game has some workarounds that probably should be noted. Probably should be well said that the final areas of this game are certainly not the best, because some of them are literally not even completed. Like, Lost Izalith was made in a rush. But I feel like if Dark Souls was a little more fleshed out, then yes, it could be like a seriously one of the best games of all time. And I still believe that. It's just that it could be more of a best game of all time, if you know what I mean. But this game, I do believe, is a masterpiece. And I do believe it did kind of... How do I describe this? It did kind of generate its own genre, because now you got Souls-likes and stuff. It's not the best game ever, but it doesn't mean that it's not inconceivably great. Like, this game is so cool. It has so much cool, like, alternate routes and stuff like that. So much cool, like, deep lore and stuff. The one thing I will say is that, like, no game is perfect. But this game is pretty damn good. Obama Maze? Oh, fuck, you're right. To think I was just calling this game a masterpiece, and I forgot that it fucking Obama Maze. But a realistic Peter Griffin now. It's a no for me. You know what's really funny? I think the word of today's stream is repetitivity. Because, I mean, let's think about it realistically. We have people demanding Minecraft and Fortnite for 30 minutes, over and over and over again. We're dying over and over and over again. We're stuck in the Tomb of the Giants over and over and over again. And now, what a realistic Peter Griffin over and over and over again. I think I'm noticing a trend here. Anyways, I need to head back to this bonfire because there's actually something we can do. Here we go. And bonk. And you know what? Throw one more for fun because I forgot I need to kindle this. I'm gonna kindle this because I want to kindle every single bonfire at least once. And I keep forgetting this one because it's kind of in like hell, just in a very bad area. When are you actually going to play Minecraft? I was kind of just bullshitting that guy. The answer is just, I will not be playing Minecraft on stream. Unless it is one of the three. An event that I have been cordially invited to, or am hosting. Which, hosting is probably not going to happen, but if... Who knows, maybe in the future someone invites me to MCC. In which case I'll be like, fuck it, sure, I don't care. Then the next thing would be if something were to come up, like, for example, hey, we want to invite you to go build this, or we want to invite you to an SMP, then I'm down with that. I guess there's only two things. I said three, and then I just forgot. Also... Leroy Jenkins. Trying to make the Moop MC server. I feel like it'd go up in flames and there'd only be 2 active players at any given moment. Also, I don't know how to run a Minecraft server without making it go up in flames. Esbersime? Esbersim? Esberkheim? Esbersheim. I don't know. Oh, Grant! I forgot about the weapon Grant. This is actually a cool weapon. I want to kind of show off what it does, because not too many people know. So, can't wield it, but I'll tell you what it does. That is a big fucking mallet, mate. And what it does is, it essentially has a faith spell that, when utilized, basically pushes, like, everything away near you. And it's really good for not only getting a bunch of enemies off you, it's also good for dealing heavy amounts of faith damage. So if your faith stat is really high, you can annihilate some folks. Also, pinwheel. Just when you thought that pinwheel was over. Cheesefall? Or shitfall? Jafall. I believe it's SH, and then there's also the PH, unless it's Jafoil. Which, actually, no, there's no I, so it wouldn't make sense. Sorry, it's also really loud in here for some reason. Don't die to pinwheel. I made a fool of myself a long, long time ago. That's also a lie. I never died to pinwheel. We're gonna kick in there for fun. I seem to remember you can backstab these guys. Okay. We're getting through it. I believe there's also baby bones down here. Yep. There's just small skeleton lads. White Titanite chunk. Oh, that's how you farmed them? Shit. I didn't even know. Also, you see what I mean by I'm learning more stuff about this game like every passing month? I didn't even know these guys can be farmed for White Titanite chunks. You know, it's pretty unbelievable. I didn't even think we were going to be down here by the end of the stream. And yet, here we are. I was going to say let's start the DLC, but we've been here for about an hour, so I theoretically can just go and do the DLC whenever. There's no gill in there. What, in Shafoil? Or Shafiel? I guess not Shaf... It wouldn't be Shafiel because that required an IE. It'd be Shafal. I know I'm forgetting something. Hold on. Brain. Divine weapon. Thank you. Occasionally I just kind of have my brain like mine for Bitcoin and then eventually it comes up with something. Only sometimes. I also forgot I had some health bar. Cool. And now I can actually do this. Because we have the secret right, we can actually kindle it again. Plus 15, baby. I'm gonna say that you were really far off. I assume it's probably... You know what, actually? Let me get something in here. Hold on. I want to try this out. Where are you streaming from? We are doing North America streams on Streamlabs on YouTube. So good old North America. Hold on, I actually want to try it. I want to actually try something. Default. Oh lord, hold on, I won't be able to read that in a second.
Chipple.
Chipple?
Chipple. Chipple.
Okay.
Chipple.
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 Chipal.
Chipple.
Chipal. Chipal. I would like to direct your attention for the fantastic gameplay to express the fact that I am phrasing this character Peter Griffin from the Handsome Family Guy. Of course, referencing your past YouTube live stream. I'm going to be completely frank with you. You can't have your cake, you need it. The fact that I have read the word photorealistic Peter Griffin and is now in my brain is probably a blessing. Compared to the fact that I'm not drawing photorealistic Peter Griffin on an MS Paint thing of all things. Nor will be Churchiny. That's the English that's doing it. Okay, is it pronounced like gobbledygook? Use a Dutch one. Oh, I actually want to try this out. Dutch, 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 Dutch. Dutch. Clicking you. Is it playing on someone else's Bluetooth? No. Play for me, damn it. Paul. G-Paul.
Schiphol.
Oh my god, it scared me.
Schiphol.
Schiphol?
Schiphol.
Schiphol.
Schiphol. Schiphol.
Okay. I guess it's pronounced Schiphol. Where am I going? I need to go and get a divine weapon. I keep getting distracted, and I just realized I need to go get a divine weapon, but I need to do it via... wait a minute. No, I'd have to break it down anyways. Oh, that fucking blows. We're gonna have to make a pit stop. Shit. That sucks. What I'll do. I could also do something else. That's the correct pronunciation. Huh. Because you'd think it would be S-C-H-I, so she, but it says sh. Eh. Dutch is funny. Anyways. Okay, I have to make a pit stop. I apologize. Oh wait, there's a Tomb of the Giants? Dwarf? Fuck. I didn't even know that existed. I'm learning new stuff, I tell ya. Oy vey. Okay, we're gonna have to teleport back here, but I need to actually go back here. Style painted of Bart Simpson. You know, you say these things, and none of these are video game characters. The joke used by Turks. Interesting.
I've long dreamed of...
Yeah, go for it. I was not even paying attention. He was just like, hey, can I, you mind if I, like, work on your weapon? For a little bit. We're gonna get the Claymore up. There's a good reason why. So, if you guys remember, Dommel of Zinheim, or whatever, is a character that was able to, he had a good point that was, when utilizing the magic, when using the divinity of specific weapons, you can stop skeletons from resurrecting. Now, that doesn't sound like much, because you can just kill the Necromancer instead. But it's actually useful in the next fight, because the minions that he has are respawning skeletons. So if you can clear them out really quickly, using divine weapons, you can just avoid all of it. Okay, unfortunately... Oh. Oh, this is the warpable one. Oh, okay. Man, I tell you what, I literally did not know that this was even a warpable bonfire. Hello, Patches. I believe he goes back to Firelink when I kill Nito, so... Let's just get that out of the way, instead of dying to bone dogs. Nobody deals. Nobody wants to deal with the emotional toll of Skeleton Dog. It means I'm hungry. Oh. Well, would you look at that? Or is a video game from The Simpsons hit and run, so technically it's from a game. I am not doing technicallys on Bart Simpson. Oh, makes my head rattle. Oh, there's a Titanite lizard here? What? I guess it's because I keep getting too distracted by Paladin and Leroy to ever notice that there's a fucking Titanite lad. And yes, you could also say that Peter Griffin is from the online MMORPG Family Guy game that did exist, but is now abandonware. I am not doing Peter Griffin or Bart. I'm just gonna be doing video game characters. Or sticking to characters that I know for a fact don't have TV show adaptations. The original product. Okay. Bone lads. In fact, you know what? Baby bones. Die. He's a joke used by Prince. Bro, no way. Give me a mask. Oh. Give me a mask. Oh god. Really? Give me a mask. Yeah. These pinwheels, I believe, have a very small chance of dropping one of the masks that you get from the normal pinwheel fight, which is pretty cool. No. Give me a mask. Preferably not incinerating me in the process. Hey, get plunge attack, nerd. Man! And I gotta deal with all these baby skeletons. Nito, I'm here for child support. What the fuck are these things? Oh yeah, and I hate the beginning of this fight because this is I believe this is one of the few times a boss fight requires you to basically take damage before even entering. If you bowler from 2 lanes from your right, the 100% game mode in Wii Sports Bowling, I'll draw a me. How about that? I will draw a me. I will draw a me of me. That'll probably do that. There he is. Bone Lad. Bonman. we're gonna swap to this. The reason why is because we want to clear out these skeletons really quickly before actually engaging Nito. This guy was trying to parry me, but he couldn't because of my range. Oh god. Oh, what the fuck? That's a move? I thought he was gonna slam his hand into the ground. Who is the smiley dude in your PFP? A very old OC of mine, believe it or not. I might have to change it eventually because it's kind of outdated, but whatever. Oh god. So give that move a wide berth because that will insta kill you. What is that? What was that? What was that sound? Was that from his bone sword? It was just a woman screaming. I'd like to believe that was from the bone sword and not from like outside or something. Yeet. That's not gonna hit. Yeet. How much damage does it do? Okay, it is from the bone sword. That's good to know. Oh yeah, speaking of OCs, you know what I need to draw? I need to draw some of my newer OC ideas that I had. They never really put paper. Or, draw digital now. Die. Ha 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 ha. Nito first try. I don't really like the Nito fight all too much. It's a really cool design. Also, cursed without his cloak. It's a really cool design. I love its design so much. But I really think they could have improved upon the fight. I like to think the only thing you do every week is the P rank P1. Make a drawing sheet and play Dark Souls. Pretty much. Oh, is that like the name of the city that has like the longest, or like the city with the longest name? I believe has that. You get to add the book. Galgarg. Hold on, wait. I need to pronounce that last part. Ugadebu. Ugadoob. The Kook Gala. The Dad. The Ragadad. Ukidaldi. Ukidaldi. Ukigaldi? Ukigaldi. Ukidaldi. Those little dots. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm potentially incredibly wrong. Oh yeah, are you guys ready for the most woke shit you'll ever see in your life? Level 100? Level 101, baby. Moving up in the world. We increased it by 1, let's go! Alright, well I'm glad that fight didn't take a lot of effort. I thought that woman screaming sound was from like outside, and I was gonna look outside and just see some horrendous shit. But, oh, God bless Nito for the fact that it was only just the sword sound. I guess you could say that's pretty gruesome. Like, imagine if your sword had the sound of a woman screaming. It's like having an Aztec whistle, but instead it's like, you raise your blade and it just screams. That's gotta intimidate some folks. Alright, I think it's time for DLC. We are going to get into the DLC, and I'm going to kill the first boss that's there, and then I'm probably going to head off. There's CPU. Okay, well, if it's going to be the new one, then I'm still going to ignore it, because you can't have your cake and eat it. When I first played Elden Ring, I didn't even know you could level up. To be completely fair, you do have to enter, like, a very specific grace in order to actually be able to level up. So I can understand where the confusion would lie there. Alright, anyways. Time to cut some grass. Yeet! And I'm just gonna be completely frank with you guys. Like, as much as I love to take drawing suggestions from people, or video game suggestions, or like what to stream, or what to play on songs. For 2 years, I only found out you can make a bed yesterday. The sleeping mechanic was only added in like the most recent update, but yeah, beds are just respawn points, and man, I never really realized that either. Did you know that it actually took me about a solid like 2 months to figure out like you need walls in order to make it like NPC housing? Anyways, I'm getting a little off topic because I was just explaining something. As much as I love taking suggestions from a lot of people, because it's good to just get a nice sample size of what everyone would like to see. Repetitivity is not how you do it. And I know for some people it's a funny joke, but to some other people it's not funny when I have to read Draw Photorealistic Peter Griffin over 40 times, because it's a joke that dies really quickly if not prepared well. Of course, no shade being tossed, but I'm just saying, if you're going to be requesting the same thing over and over again, even as a joke, I'm like, oy vey. But, I actually want to get back on that Terraria story. You need walls? Yeah. I actually remembered this, a little bit ago. I was watching a episode of... If anyone remembers this guy, this was an old YouTuber. He still does content, but it's kind of like JonTron, where it kind of, like, the bit died out. Which, ironically, both were a part of the older group Normal Boots. Peanut Butter Gamer, or PBG, he had a channel, or he had a couple of challenges that was like hardcore Terraria. So he would bring on a couple of friends and they would all try to play Terraria together, and whoever like died would be removed from the world permanently and stuff like that. It was pretty sick. And I remember watching a lot of that stuff. And only after 2 months watching those videos back when I was like 14 did I ever realize that you can put walls on houses in order to get NPCs in. Not like putting the physical block wall, but like putting the backdrop walls. You know what I mean? Crafting walls in order to put on the backdrop. So when I learned that, I was like, you can do that? And then I made the worst looking housing ever. Also, who is this lad? Hello, golden boy. Oh yeah, look very closely on the crystal on his top left, the big one. Looks like there's a person in there. I don't know what that's all about. Nice fire immunity. Nerd. Or fire resistance, rather. I mean, you're in water. Hello.
So, it is thou who rescueth me.
Yeah!
Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorcery.
I'll read in a moment.
My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yeah.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. Seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Okay. Alright, and I read the message of which is better, Ultra Kill or Dark Souls. Now, I commonly don't like to have a, you know, big, like, this is my favorite game of all time. I commonly like to segment it between, like, different types of games. So, in reality, I would prefer Dark Souls a little bit more because it's more expansive, it has a lot of more variability to it, I guess. You can do a lot of stuff in Dark Souls. Well, in Ultra Kill, it's kind of hard to do like a, oh, you can use this only weapon run. It's like once you do that, it's just move on to the next weapon. In this one, people are still doing challenges, and it's pretty cool. And plus, there's a lot of games in the series. And I like Dark Souls just a little bit more than Ultra Kill. But that doesn't mean that Ultra Kill is my, you know, second not favorite game. It's pretty much matched because Dark Souls would be my favorite, probably my favorite game overall, but also would be my favorite, like, action-adventure game. Ultra Kill definitely takes takes the cake for my favorite FPS shooter ever. That game is so goddamn fluid, like, all the fucking time. It's so cool, it's so crisp, it has it has so much stuff that, like, people are, of course, not still finding out. Pretty much the game has been pretty much ripped apart limb from limb. I also have to reload the area in order to get the DLC going. But, you know, I prefer Dark Souls just a little bit more, but that's my personal preference. That's not to say that Ultra Kill is runner-up, but Ultra Kill is matched with Dark Souls for me in terms of gameplay. Because both of them are really cool, but both are way different. Let's see what games people like. I never played Dark Souls. I would only recommend Dark Souls if you have been, if you are like more, if you prefer more like RPGs or just action-adventure games where you're kind of running around and doing stuff. Because from an FPS standpoint, playing this is like fucking watching molasses, like, stick to a wall and watching it run down from the top of the wall to the bottom. Or like trying to watch paint dry. It's very methodical and requires a lot of like... This game is very methodical in that it requires like, you need to know enemy movesets, you need to remember what an enemy does, because in Ultra Kill, it's like an enemy will do 1 to 2 things, with the very rare exception of like 3. But in this game, it's like enemies, sure, some of them can be predictable, but it's the bosses is where it's at. Because in Ultra Kill, Hideous Mass, I'm pretty sure only has like 4 attacks. Or no, it technically has 5, but I'll joke about that in a moment. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's me. Oh my. I don't know how to speak that. I believe the summon sign's around here, right? I'm not insane. There's supposed to be a summon sign here. Oh, I was right. But I guess it's all just dependent on, like, what type of playstyle do you prefer. In terms of Ultra Kill... Oh god, my controller disconnected, sorry. In terms of Ultra Kill, I think Ultra Kill is really cool. It's just that I prefer Dark Souls style of gameplay more.
I am Dusk of Ulasil. It is an honor to see thee again.
Want to smell my
I
halberd?
shall follow thy wishes.
That's cool. You want to smell my halberd? We're gonna buy all of these. This. We're gonna learn how to do a proper bow.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue.
Yeah.
Long after I had relinquished all hope, so gleeful was I. My faith reneweth.
Second highest damage attack in the game.
If thou art in need, I...
Well, actually, no, you're actually wrong. And you want to know why? It's because the Hideous Mass actually has the first highest amount of damage in the entire game. Now, people don't actually know this, but if you're playing Cybergrind especially, by tapping or like going behind a Hideous Mass when its tail is raised and going basically in between the tail raised hitbox and the back left or right leg hitbox, you get flown out the map instantly, and that's not a lie. It literally has happened to multiple people before. So technically, if you want, Hideous Mass has the highest damaging thing in the game, because it just kills you by sending you off the map so far that it's impossible to get back. For all intents and purposes, Boob is saying a joke. February 1997. Alright, so we talked to Dusk of Ulasil, and she's like, oh hey, thanks for rescuing me from that crystal golem. If you would like, I can provide you some cool stuff. And I actually believe, can we do this? Hold on. Please tell me I have enough intelligence for it. No, we don't have it. Oh, that sucks. I might do it next stream then. I won't spoil what it does, but it's pretty interesting. There's one spell in the game that's like one of my favorites, but we can't do it right now. But we can do a little bit of the DLC, which is kind of what I want to get started on, and then we'll finish it next stream, and then we'll move on to the rest of the game. So, over here is there's the Duke's Archives. And you can see it's right up there. Fun fact, you can actually see that from, like, all the way down, I believe in, like, the Hellkite Bridge. You can go and see the top of that. Oh, Boar. My nemesis. Did Jesus ever going behind 80s fast? That's what it's like. It's like I've had entire runs that were super good to get ruined by a Hideous Mass. And it's not like world record stuff. It's like I get to level like 41 or something, but like a really good rank for me, especially on standard. I get to 41, and I'm like, oh, I might actually beat my record and get to 50. Nope. Hideous Mass has decided no. Also, yeet. Yeet. Nice. It's the kill trigger. No, it's the Hideous Mass. Because let me tell you right now, if you believe that it's the hit trigger if it's the hit trigger that causes the damage, then Hideous Mass is the Undertaker. Like, Hideous Mass will just ruin your life. Oh, I forgot there's a second one. How did I forget there was a second one? I didn't, is the thing. Also, oh! Ow. I'm your subscriber now. Thank you for the subscription. It will now jump scare me in approximately 5 seconds. Not you. Hold on. Sorry, my controller is acting a little bit up. It's acting up a little bit, sorry. My brain loves to put words before other words when that doesn't make any sense, logically. Number 1 is the black hole, which is... I guess that's true. Technically, it does do 99 damage. Or... Well, would the black hole deal the most amount of damage or the least amount of damage? Because it brings you down to 1 health. So if you're at 2 health, it's the lowest amount of damage because it does 1 damage. But if it's the, you know, it'll be a hard damage over it. Oh. Started in Cybergrind, ended in Limbo. That is true. You'd show up in Cybergrind, the Hideous Mass exists for 3 seconds, and then just gone. Just forever. Also, I don't know why my subscriber thing is not making the sound if a person's subscribed. It's very iffy on who is subscribing or not. Alright, pig! The real damage is 10, but the override is 99. That makes sense. Oh. Oh. No. Bad pig. Hey, do you guys get it? This is a video game reference! Sorry, I won't miss you. Ah! I'm getting flung like a fucking burrito over here. Yeet. Yeet. Ah! Pig. 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 Okay. Yeah, we got it. Now this is what life is all about. We just we have to take the pleasant things in life. Where the pig funny. I unfortunately will not be wearing it because it is heavy as all hell. But you can actually get that as a rare drop from those guys. At the very beginning of the game when you go to Undead Parish for the first time, there's one of those pigs and you have a very low chance of actually getting the Fanged Boar Helm, which is pretty cool. And I just realized I will never have to be wearing the Skull Lantern ever again. Pretty nice. Alright, so this place sucks. I'm just gonna say it now. It's one of my favorite design-wise areas, because it's very pretty and cool. Gameplay-wise, no. I guess you could also say that about Dark Souls, or, Lost Izalith. But Lost Izalith isn't about the enemies. It's about the survivability from anything other than the enemies. Mainly the bosses. Oh god. Hey, Channeler! Piss off. Yeet. Oh, right, I forgot that was AoE. Taking that out! Ouch. View 1 is looking a bit different today. Yeah, they're kind of covered in crystals and shit. Oh, you're referring to the Fanged Boar Helm. I'm dumb. Okay. Sorry, I'm stretching. Alright, time not to get my ass absolutely whooped. We're only gonna get partially whooped. Oof. I keep getting tweets about people in the new, like, Mario like fucking Universal Studios, quintessential Universal Studios. I'm looking at all these photos and I'm like, why am I getting recommended this on Twitter? I don't care. Like, I don't know who any of these people are, nor am I envious. 'Cause let me tell you, I hate traveling. Like, fucking despise traveling. I will only enjoy traveling if it's not by a car. And I know that's like, well, that's like 95% of just car rides. I'm talking like, I want to go on a boat, I want to go on a plane, just not a fucking car, man. Like, I'll deal with the fucking aftermath of having to go on like a cruise ship. Just don't use Twitter. Oh, fuck, you're right. But like, I can deal with the aftermath of like, you know, going on a plane or going on a boat and having to deal with like seasickness and such. That's not the issue I have with it. It's just that cars are so fucking unbearably uncomfortable for me. They're just annoying. Oh, and also, yes, this guy is part of the DLC. Apparently the tip to tip you off on how to get this is that you had to kill a Crystal Golem to start it, and I had to kill a Crystal Golem to start it for realsies. And that item is literally the item that is required for the DLC. So I guess let's pop down and just go do that. And luckily we can travel between bonfires, so it doesn't matter. We need to go to Undead Parish. And I'm going to be leveling up intelligence when I get down here because I do want to not only buy Master Logan's spells, but I also want to use a very funny spell. And we can't level up. Cool. Anyways. Sorry, I'm checking something. Sorry, I got a text and I was like, oh, interesting. Bonk. I'm the only streamer that I consistently watch. First of all, thank you, because I didn't even expect to be the consistent streamer to begin with, and now look at me. It's pretty much, like, now my daily routine is waking up, drawing stream, Dark Souls stream, and the, fucking, what was it? And the Minos. So, pretty much, like, I want to say 45% of my day is dedicated to providing content, which is literally not even close to how I expected this channel to go. Because you want to know the brutal truth of how I thought I was going to have, like, how this channel was going to go day one? Here's what I thought. I thought, day one, I'm going to start doing Minos Prime challenges because I was like, I'm bored, I want to do something that might rope in a little bit of content. I thought it was going to crash and burn, we'd all have a funny laugh, I was going to stay with Twitch, and that I'd just be, you know, like, 3 subscribers on the Boop channel, 0 people watching streams. But now it's turned up to have 6 people watching streams. To some people, that's not even close to a lot, but to me, that's actually quite a consistent landmark of having more than 5 people is pretty interesting. And, not only that, I didn't expect to actually have, like, viewer engagement. Because let me tell you, at Twitch, it was, like, very stagnant, and then you have, like, one person just say a random message and be like, oh, hey, what's up? And also, I don't even have to worry about if a person follows Twitch or not. Because if a YouTube is, like, all primed and ready with all this, Ultra Kill and Dark Souls and drawing stuff, I don't even have to worry about another social media. Just stick to what I'm at. Vampire is getting its daily dose of Dark Souls, Minos Prime, and drawing stream. Dude, I fucking pray to the YouTube algorithm, because it clearly had a glitch in the system, because I shouldn't even be here right now, to be brutally honest. Like, let's be frank here. The YouTube algorithm was inconceivably forgiving for actually getting me to this point, without, you know, being like, oh hey, we're just gonna drop you off now. No, it gave me that boost, and then it just like, I just popped off. And now we're here. We just J chillin'. And it can really only go up. Unless if I start saying some really anti-Semitic shit, or I get hacked, or if, you know, I just turn into the worst guy since, you know, Hitler, then I'm pretty sure nothing can theoretically go down. Also, there's a, you know, in the wise words of Doctor Who, there's some timey-wimey bullshit over here. And I mean literally timey-wimey, we're going into the past. Such a weird effect. Like 2.5D. And we're gonna get a dress. I can dress up as a femboy now, but we'll do that in a moment. Anyways, so here, I'm gonna check out this pretty cool portal. Uh-oh. Ah! Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's your highest stream viewer count you gotten? 50, I believe, from the Ultra Kill Minos Prime. I believe it's the Minos Prime New Year's stream that got over 50 people joining, which I was incredibly impressed about. Like, huh? Lots of people just want to see Minos die, I guess. Alright, and now it's time for a really interesting boss. And this is honestly one of my favorite designs of the DLCs. It's the Sanctuary Guardian. Also, it's a Manticore, which is pretty sick. Don't kill me instantly, please. I'm gonna chop off your tail now. This also seems incredibly loud for the stream. Okay, don't die instantly. We do pretty good damage. I just want to cut off his tail. Because, despite the fact this isn't a dragon, you can cut off its tail. Oh, right, it does poison as well. It makes sense, it's a scorpion tail. Uh-oh! We're getting our asses whooped. Are you gonna wear a maid outfit for 1K? Probably not for 1K, but you can quote me on this, maybe in the future. I'm dead. Oh god. Oh yeah, that's the cool lightning effect that happens in water. I might need to do an overhead swing. Damn it. Okay. Hug. You know what I might do, honestly? Hold on. Let me see if this works. Oh god. Not there. There? Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry, I want to do something real quick. Got ultra comms, speech letter by letter. Hold on. Sorry, I want to change my weapon out to go cut off the Guardian's tail, because it's actually a pretty interesting item. Unfortunately, I need to go let my cat inside, so I'll be right back. I'll also take a piss, but that's not important. I'm back! Okay. Cat is now able to enter my room freely. He was locked outside because I accidentally shut my door. I guess it's time. So, theoretically, if I wanted to chop off a Manticore's tail, I ideally would want something that does overhead swings. So, I'm thinking... Sanctuary... Guardian... Tail... Also, yeah, Sanctuary Guardian is the name of an Earthbound boss. It's just telling me that you can cut it off, not, like, what's a good way to cut it off. I want to try this out. Oh! People are saying that there's a rematch with this fight. I forgot about that. There's a rematch and you can do some cheese with it. Where the fuck am I? Oh, last bonfire rested at... Fuck! Did I warp to that bonfire? No, god damn it. I thought I was at the, well, speaking of Darkroot Garden, I thought we were at the, Sanctuary Guardian bonfire, but no, we're at the fucking... Back here in Darkroot. Okay, I apologize. I'm doing a bit of a walk, but so be it. So, this boss, the one that we're fighting, Sanctuary Guardian, pretty interesting fight, in that it's one of the few dragon enemies that you can cut off its tail. And it actually provides a pretty interesting weapon, because it's a poison whip, I believe? But I don't really know exactly what the stats on it are. All I know is that it's a whip that can inflict poison on enemies. And it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna try and snag it, not during the actual boss fight. Because you'll see, there's another way I can grab it. I also apologize, this is blisteringly loud. This waterfall, for some reason, decides to be the loudest thing in the universe at times. Just wear the ring, right? Surely just wear the ring after a little bit. There we go. Alright, it's time for portals. And, yep. Cool. We're here. Okay, rest at the bonfire so we don't have to do this annoying walk every time. Now, slap on the thunder ring. And let's go kill ourselves, let's get ourselves some grilled, Sanctuary Guardian, eh? I guess it's in water, so it does have a resistance to it, but whatever. I still want to kind of melt it. Bring it. That was actually a pretty good tail hit, all things considered. Wow, that was weird. That was weird. As said by Jack Horner. No. If I cut it off during this, I'll be actually really happy. Okay, I remember this guy's attacks pretty well. From having to fight him a lot during the first playthrough. Okay, do a charge attack. That's not a charge attack. Real. Fuck. He hit me with his own lightning ball, or energy ball. Oh god. Oh, that was actually a good tail strike. I might actually get it from the boss. That one's always delayed. Ow! Just take a swig right there, that's good. Okay. Easy does it. I just want to get this tail off, because now that I know that there's one attack, I can guarantee get it. Also, apologies that it's very loud. I can't really stop that. Or at least I can't stop that mid-combat, so apologies if it's very loud. Whoa! That was a cool move! I didn't even know they could do that. Alright, get over here. Do your cool charge attack. Not that. Okay. There we go. Yeah! We got it! Woo! Hell yeah. I'm happy about that. That does not do a lot. Okay, let's just poke him. It's time to now just kill you. I'm happy I got the tail cut there. That's super good. Of course, probably won't be using the weapon because it's not really my style, but oh cool. Yeet. Oh yeah, I actually have a fun fact about tail cuts with these bosses. If they initiate an attack after the tail has been cut, they can still do the move, but it won't do any damage because there's no tail to use. Pretty funny. Alright, come on now. Just die for me. Yeet! Yeet! Oh, fuck. Alright, gamers. World Sanctuary Guardian on the menu. Fuck. That's a super cool line. Ah! Don't die when he's at, like, literally 1 health. There we go. I was gonna say, let's get some Grilled Sanctuary Guardian, but the one-liner didn't pan out. So be it. Cool. Fun fight. Very fun fight. And with that, I am now going to turn down the sounds ever so slightly. Just by 1, because it is inconceivably loud on my readout. So, apologies that was very loud. Oh yeah, this is really weird. For some reason, this sword is kind of like blue. I think it's just because of the shading of the area. Also, there's a mushroom. Let's go talk to, I believe her name is Elizabeth Mushroom? If I remember correctly.
Well, look at this one.
Oops.
From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed.
2023.
Not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing her highness. But Princess Dusk is here.
Sorry, I'll be. Oh fuck. Be right back.
By that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Whew, I apologize, but my controller's here. I got a new controller. Okay, sorry, I had to like book it because I just saw the notice. So I was like, I need to go get it. But I got a new controller that hopefully won't be so flippant. Which, the controller I have now is fine. It's just that it's broken in a couple of spots. So I just got a new one as a backup. Or I guess I got a new one to use. And I can use this one as a backup. Princess Lucille Savior, yeah.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary.
Cool.
Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorcerers of Urasil.
Yep, you sure are. You sure do look like a person who knows the way around sorceries.
Thou shalt see further on. An abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Ulasil. Knight Artorius came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt, he will be swallowed by
Hello.
the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet.
Cool. So,
May the flame...
I like how when she says that, she goes, "May the flames guide thee." Just like super sarcastically. There's an item somewhere around here, but yeah. So let me give you the brief rundown of Artorias and what they're all about. Artorias is a knight who has a dog as a companion, and that dog holds a sword in their mouth. Their name is Sif. Artorias basically went into the abyss and was like, "I'm gonna go kick the abyss's ass." Failed horribly. And I'm pretty sure got their, like, right arm completely crippled. Like, shattered in so many places that it's unusable. So, yeah, that whole thing happened. And then, after all is said and done... Also, welcome to the Royal Wood. After all is said and done, he basically was not able to stop the abyss. He's still alive. We'll see him later. But, yeah, his right arm is completely fucked. He has to use his left arm and stuff, and it's just a messed up whole deal. So and also Sif is perfectly fine, by the way. Sif's chilling. Before anyone gets a little concerned if the dog is all right. Wow, I don't do a lot of damage against these guys, eh? Fire. Yep, I was gonna say fire seems to work against a lot of things. That dragon? No. These guys have a move that's very deadly. That looks like an Elden Ring attack, kinda. Did I get their... Oh. I don't know what they dropped then. That may have been like a Titanite shard or chunk or whatever, I don't really know. Titanite something. I heard that, or it was a piece of moss, maybe? I don't really know what they dropped, but hoping it wasn't important. Because whatever it was, I have 99 of it, so... It's pretty good. Boop. Nice. I think around the DLC we'll be acquiring those guys' armor. Oh, and also, there's these white flowers that are scattered throughout the area that are kind of pointing you to this. A massive, partially corrupted, like, battle arena area. So I also believe there is a piece of armor? Yeah. So we'll eventually be getting those big dude's armor set as we go along, akin to Darkroot Garden, where we get the big dude's armor in a chest. Very interesting, the correlation between Darkroot Garden and this place. It's almost like they're kind of, like, linked somehow. Alright, let's see. Let's tussle with the forest, boys. Bunch of gardening nerds out here. Woo! Oh! Oh god, that would have just killed a lesser man. Also, that's the Elden Ring attack that I was thinking of. Doesn't that straight up look like Godwyn? Or not? Woo! Who is it? Not Godwyn. Godfrey. Looks like one of Godfrey's attacks. God damn it. Yeet. Is there a guy next to you? Yep. Such a cool attack. Okay, get me out of here. I need a heal. Fuck. Fuck that shit. Yeet. Okay. I'm glad we can deal with these guys with decent efficiency. It's not the best, but gets the job done. Okay. Did I just get the guy's pants? Or the prong? Or no, these guys drop moss, I believe. That's what it is. They're dropping moss. Because it's forest. I'm dead. Just the moment I initiated that chug, that guy was running at me with a death wish. He just wanted me gone. Alright. You know, I'm glad we're dying this stream. Goes to show you how annoying dying is in this game. So don't die, gamers. Not something you want to do. We're also going to do this. Use one of these. We played Half-Life 1 and 2. I have not played Half-Life 1. I've seen all of Half-Life 1 though. I've played all of Half-Life 2, and I also streamed it a little bit ago. And then I also played the expansion for Half-Life 2, but I have not streamed all of it. I streamed half, or I guess most of episode 1, and then I stopped because I was bored. I didn't like playing Half-Life on stream. It was just, I feel like Half-Life is one of those types of games where playing the expansion of them is just kind of annoying. Because it's just a lot of, like, thinking. And also, I just don't really like it. It's whatever. It has some cool gimmicks and stuff, like the whole, stuff related to... Oh, who was it? The stuff at the end of episode 2 was really cool. But I feel like the feeling is kind of lost on me after, you know, already playing it. But playing it a second time wasn't really my cup of tea. Ow! Okay. Just get out of here. Get your bone bonds out of here. Alright. I love that attack. It doesn't even look like you're trying to, like, cleave them. It just looks like you're just whapping them in the head. Really aggressively. Ooh, double kill. Ow, ow. They're digging me, guys. Okay. Ooh. Yeet. Oh, and before you ask, no, I have not played Opposing Force or, like, Blue Force or whatever it was. Oh my god, ow. I haven't played any of the, like, spin-off games. And I kind of don't want to. Because they look cool, but I'm just like, nah. I was considering on doing the, what was it called? I was considering on doing the... What the hell is it called? Original Half-Life, but like the remake of it on stream. And I was kind of like, no, I don't really want to just play the original Half-Life because it just looks, I don't know, not my cup of tea. Alright, so we got through that. I believe there's a chest where these, Guardian guys are, so I might literally just do a suicide run to grab them. Or to grab its, rather. No. No. You get lit on fire. Whoa! Holy shit. That was an advanced strat right there. Look up advanced strat in the dictionary and you got that dude walking. Oh, close. But no cigar. Yeet. 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 I'm dead, aren't I? No. I thought I was gonna, like... He was gonna lift up his club and it was just gonna send me flying. Thank God it didn't. And I believe there's a chest somewhere around here. Yeah. Weed chest. Oh, sick. Not actually bad. I need to go and get my, magic weapon, achievement anyway, so that's pretty good. Okay, you die. Yeet. Yeet. And, yeet. Very nice. Just wiping these dudes out without too much effort, because now I know how to actually combat these guys, because I will tell you right now, Dark Souls 1 DLC is some of the least amount of experience you'll see with me playing this game. Like, there are not I know a lot of stuff about the DLC, it's just that I rarely get here on playthroughs, because sometimes I kind of just, like, play the game until it reaches, like, maybe Anor Londo or, like, Quelaag, and then I just stop playing it. But, yeah, it's rare for me to get to the DLC, so you're in for a treat. Speaking of treats, hello, Calamite. I'll be seeing you soon, bitch. So they have one eye. No, they have 3 eyes, technically. They have 2 eyes on the side and 1 on the middle. Sorry, I tried Peacock with a Glock, and I was like, that's a fantastic name. Die. No, die now. Die now. Whoa. What? Dude, that was the actual whoa that we were looking for. Completely unrelated, but I recently watched the Ruthless documentary and it was way sadder than I expected. I don't remember ever watching the documentary, but I actually heard a couple of things about it, and it's fucking sad, man. That shit's just not what you like to see. Okay, don't kill me. Okay. Just don't kill me. That's just as simple as that. But from what I remember, it was like they stopped making music because they had like a really... They were really in love with someone, or like someone was really in love with them. Something something love, something something bad when happened. And then, you know, something something so on and so forth. I basically only got like the bare minimum footnotes of what it generally was, but it's super fucked to see. I'm glad they're still like releasing music and stuff. At least semi-recently. Because it's pretty sick. But yeah, seeing songs like Mr. Kill Myself, which I guess you could say is not too, you know, far-fetched of a, you know, sign that there may be shit going down. Because if you have a song named Mr. Kill Myself, I'm pretty sure you're probably not in the best of moods. But you know what I mean. Whoa! Okay, just die for me. Oh, and if you also look around, there's all this purple goop everywhere. That is the Abyss. And that Abyss is completely fucked. Like, it tears up the place hard. Although it is pretty cool because it makes the same sounds like thunder and lightning. Which is pretty fun. I'm gonna get killed, aren't I, by following this guy? No. No! I thought I was able to prime a fire orb by then. Okay. Just get me out of here. Whee! Fun elevator. I sense something is about to fall down this tunnel. Okay, now that this is activated, I can go here anytime. Don't do that! I almost just set myself off. Okay. You figure one of these guys would fall down here. Oh, it's because they kind of just forget about me after a little bit. Stinky. Okay. You follow me now. Can I step off real quick? Where are you going, bro? What is man's doing? Oh, bye. Bye, have a wonderful time. I actually want to wait till he hops off. Is he off? No. I'm kind of trying to wait for him to hop off. You quit because you kept getting harassed by your edgy paths? Oh fuck, hold on. I won't be able to read that. Ugh! Woo! I'm gonna so get fucking balanced here. Okay, I think there's a bonfire over here I can grab. Oh! Okay. Just find the area that I need to go to instead of dealing with this guy. Oh, I meant to roll. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to find a good spot to read this. Hello. Welcome to stream. Okay, now I can read it. Hopefully. Because you passed and barely made any money because you got fired from her job. Still passed away and it broke the camel's back. Yeah. Getting harassed from like an edgy past is not what you like to see. Because if you saw how I was in the past and people were like, oh man, you used to do this back in the day, that's just such a fucking dumb reason. like people digging up old people's tweets of that shit that happened a long time ago, but it's like people can grow up. It's a concept it's a novel concept that's been around for a very long time. Oh my god, why are you still here, bro? You figured he'd just fuck off by now, but nope. Hello, Marvelous Chester. I'm gonna have to, like, interact with you in just a moment. Bloodborne looking ass. I feel like digging up old stuff. It's like, you know what I used to do? I used to own one of the biggest Deltarune community fan things from DeviantArt. I used to own one of the bigger ones, and it basically just died out. And you know what? Okay, everything went all wrong all at once. It's fucked that it happens all at once as well. That's some shit that's just terrible. But, like, I feel like digging up people's old shit is not something that's just good in general. Also, okay, and I don't want to get all depressed and everything, so we're just gonna move on from that. Sounds like the Chester.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
Fair enough. And he sells a bunch of cool stuff that I already have 99 of. Standard arrows, bro. What else can I get? I can get some humanities, I guess. Cool.
Did you happen across Knight Artorias? A legendary abyss walker from the old tales. Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me.
That was not a mwahaha, that was a...
So long.
Okay. He's cool. I like his design. And now, speaking of Knight Artorias, go talk to him. We want poise. Also, I apologize. I did kind of lie about this guy. I said his right arm was broken. It's his left arm, which is his dominant arm. So, he's left-handed. And he has to work with his right hand because his left arm is broken. But also, you fucked up. You know what I mean? But it's completely shattered. So this is Knight Artorias, one of my favorite fights in the game. Let me see if I still remember a couple of their moves. He's a fucking tough fellow, I'll tell you what. He's a tough nut to crack. So he does a lot of cool moves. And so his whole deal is he tried to fight the father of the Abyss, whose name is Manus. Manus is the one that dragged us off to this place. Fun fact. And now he's, he basically consumed Artorias. Because he figured Artorias would be, pretty good to consume. And Artorias's... I love Artorias's whole deal. His dominant arm, which is his left arm, is broken. So he's a non-dominant swordsman right now. Oh, that sucks. So that is not only an AoE, but it's also... he's now powered up. He's gonna kill me in one hit, I believe. If I'm not careful. Which, of course I am. I'm always careful. That's a complete lie. That those delayed attack animations are going to be annoying to fight against. They're not so bad. I kind of like them. Gives people time to think for a second. Now Elden Ring has a big issue with that, in my opinion. Elden Ring is terrible with delayed rolls and attacks and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm dead. Margit, especially. I feel like the difference between Knight Artorias and Margit is super different because both of them have attacks that are delayed. But I feel like if you have a boss that's only working with delayed attacks, then you can kind of anticipate what the movements are because all you gotta do is say, oh, well, he's gonna do this attack this. I guess he doesn't really delay them. he kind of subverts your expectations. Now, Margit, however, he charges that shit for a year, waits for you to roll, and then hits you. That's just how he rumbles. But, God, do I love Artorias' fight. And also, if you heard it during his, like, fight theme, he had, wolves howling in the background, which, that's, Sif. Or I guess it's not Sif, but Knight Artorias is associated with wolves because of, all the stuff related to, like, you know, wolves and Sif and darkness and the wolf ring as well. We'll learn about the importance of the 4 rings later, which are the Hornet ring, the Leo ring, the Hawk ring, and the Wolf ring. And all of them are kind of tied to characters that I believe you can meet all of in-game. I believe 2 of them are bosses and 2 of them are NPCs. And this is especially one of them. And if you want to know a fun little tip, Ornstein is one of the 4. Because Leo, lion, he looks like a lion. Okay, anyways, it's time to Jones. Aren't Loud Whispers regular talking? It's kind of just like, hey guys, what's going on? Like you can hear me accurately, or you can hear me at least, but it's just kind of weird and distorted because of whispering. I might also stay a little bit silent during this fight as I'm trying to focus, so apologies. You can understand why, surely. Nope. Got him. If you can knock him out of that, you can prevent him from getting double like damage. It's really nice. I need to stop charging into that. Okay. Just get back into the groove. Oh god. Not good. So I believe he has like 3 thresholds, in which case he does his double damage attacks. Oh god. I thought he was charging away for his double attack special. That attack is so annoying. I believe we're at the half part now. Okay. Ah, goddamn. I need to dodge to the left there. Or to the right, rather. A good tip to know against some of these Dark Souls bosses is to charge against the arm they're not using. Or not the arm they're not using, the arm that they're using for their blade. It's a pretty good tip. Because, you know, it's harder for them to hit where they're basically hitting from. Whoa, that was the same kind of attack that the Sanctuary Guardian did with that, like, weird jump off the shield attack. It's cool. I like it. We have a useful tip to cheese this guy. Don't take damage. Oh, fuck, you're right. You know, I probably should be doing that. But you know, it's not really a strat that I prefer. Oh god. Uh-oh. Nice fireball. I thought he was charging... I keep thinking he's charging away for a double damage AoE, but I think he's already past that. Now he's just doing normal dashes. Yeah, this is a fight I don't have a lot of experience with, despite it being one of my favorites. Fun fact, my Minecraft skin for a long time used to be Artorias. I just love his design, it's so fucking cool. Alright, I think it's time for Crispy Artorias to make a comeback. Oh god, don't kill me now. Drink. Not taking any chances. Yeet! Woo! There we are. The Soul of Artorias. Don't even the game, I feel like I've died in 3 seconds to the first boss. I mean, it's a rough game. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's a tough game. Oh, also, this is PvP. I'm not gonna... Actually, wait, I can enter here. So, get the Purple Coward's Crystal. And first of all, can I just say, I love the blue flame design. It looks so cool. I love them. Also, thank you for the 900 subs thing. I forgot it. I was almost nearing 900 subs. Subs? 900 subs. I remember the, like, day 15. Dude, day 1 and day... What is it now? Like, 119? Take a sip of this orange juice real quick. Alright, fair. Does Artorias not drop his sword? None of the bosses drop the weapons they're using unless their tails are cut, if the boss has a tail to be cut. Artorias, we're gonna learn in a bit, you can actually use boss souls in order to get weapons, so we'll show that off in a bit. I believe we can't... Yeah, fun fact, if you're offline, you can't actually view this. So we're actually going to be swapping to online to show off what this looks like. And I'll be instantly going offline because this place is infamous for being one of the biggest hotspots for PvP. Like, in the entire game. Like, the moment you step into this next area as a human, you just die. So, what this does is... Let me basically just show... I was joking the fact that the guy stood on drink a potion or whatever. Orange juice. So, basically, this is free-for-all, 4 people. 2v2, 1-on-1, 1-on-1, 2v2, free-for-all. So, and if you look on the top, these are the maps. So that, I believe, is like a Sen's Fortress looking area, and that I don't really know. I have never done... Oh my god, sorry. I have never done the PvP in this game, like, in the arenas, because I fucking hate it so much. Now, go over here. Oh yeah, each consecutive win will be etched into the Plaque of Legends. So, consecutive wins, right? So, this guy has 12. Let's see what it looks like. You can look at the designs of the characters that they're using, which I think is really cool. So, as you can see, all of Ornstein's armor, a pretty good choice. Chaos Fireball and a couple of other things here and there. Pretty cool. Let's look at this guy. And, of course, the person who definitely would probably have a very, very high rank is Elite Armor, Mask of the Mother, a bunch of other shit. This is the quintessential, like, you look at this character, you're gonna get killed by them. It's just bound to happen. And I don't mean that to say, like, oh, well, it's just because they have a bunch of good stats. No, this is, like, the loadout to choose for level 50 PvP. See what I mean? Everyone has the Mask of the Mother, because I believe it's increased health. Oh, this guy... You know what's really funny? This guy is almost using the exact build that I used to do back when I was doing Dark Souls PvP on the Switch. Like, I guess not the Zwalhander, I used Black Knight Halberd, but with the shield it was Grass Crest. I guess it's just minor differences, but generally, like, Giant Armor, you have Flame Tempest and Black Flame on a Pyromancy Flame, Ring of Favor and Protection, and the Havel's Ring. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting to look at all the, like, weird, wacky layouts. Oh, and of course we have Giant Dad, because, you know, you can't have fun without having a Giant Dad. And for context, Giant Dad is the term for using Giant's armor with the Mask of the Father, which increases carry weight, so you can actually wield the fucking... So you can actually wield the armor effectively. But I guess it's not Giant Dad, because it's just the Mask of the Father on Ornstein armor, but the statement still stands. And we can also do this. The Book of the Guilty. Check list of indicted players. So... yeah... 60,000. And if you want to know a fun fact about 60,000 indictments, that means that this man, or this person, has been through 60,000 potential invasions and killed 60,000 players, enough to basically make it so that way, you know, they're indicted or being targeted by Dark Moons. Let's see what his build looks like, and... Oh, I was actually expecting something crazier. But yeah, if you look, Hornet Ring, you got both Pyromancy hands. That Dragonstone Dragonstone that he has in his inventory, that one is a particular nasty one. If you're not wearing a helmet, you can breathe fire and shit. Super annoying. And then I believe this person was a hacker, because if they can't load the advanced data, then it must mean that they're a hacker. Yeah, 60k, that's quite a lot. This guy is a hacker, and you want to know why? An easy way to tell if a person is a hacker is to see if the level that they have is, you know, this right here doesn't align with this. So this person would be at like level 711, I believe is the maximum amount you can have. This guy would be at level 711 if all these stats are 99, but it displays that he's at level 35, which is, you know, impossible for the game. So this guy's a cheater. Fun. Yeah. So that's all the PvP stuff I wanted to show off. You can... The moment I step over... Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Literally before we even walked in there, there's already Grave Lording signs. By the way, Grave Lording signs either mean the player's incredibly cocky or has no idea what they're about to get themselves into. But I will fill you in on what happens with this area. This area, the shape of the area, without needing to do arenas, this area, right next to the bonfire, is the biggest hotspot for PvP in the entire game without needing to do arenas. Because if you look at it, it's perfectly rectangular shaped. It has stairways for different types of, you know, elevation. Got a whole area after this. It's pretty insane. Oh, also, we won't be wasting our time because there's another path you can go over, you know, over there, but we need a key for that. And I believe the key is somewhere down here. I also forgot the rest. Damn it. So yeah, either being a human here or grave lording in order to draw in invaders is basically a suicide note, because you're basically just saying to everyone, yeah, I believe I can kick all your asses at once. Also, it's Goober Town. Oh baby, it's Goober Town. Step on up. Time to fight some goobers. But yeah, PvP around these spots especially is dreadful. Like, it's some of the worst PvP in the game. Because it's all lag, it's all annoyance, and it's all people farming backstabs. And I know that backstabs are the most optimal way to deal a lot of damage. But let me tell you right now, it's not fun to get stun locked over and over again for like the 800th sequential time. It's like trying to fight like a black box conch soldier with terrible ping. If you're a TF2 buff, you may know what I'm referencing, but if not, don't worry about it. It's just an annoying playstyle that commonly just makes yourself look like an asshole. But yeah, this place is... And you know what? I do like this place a lot, even for its PvP, because at least the arena that people chose as like the definitive PvP spot, at least it's good. So, you know, it could be like, oh, let's fight in Blighttown, guys. But no, at least people were like, yep, this place is a cool spot. It just makes it so that way if you're human online doing your first playthrough and just entered this area for the first time, you're going to get invaded, you're going to get killed. That's just par for the course. No. No. I believe there's actually a secret we can do. Maybe out here? Oh, it's down there, I think. There's a secret area we can go to that I've... What was that scream? Yeah! What we call Primal Rage right there. Which wasn't Primal Rage a game? There's two of them. Two of them. Oh yeah, all these chests are looted. Except for one. Which I believe this one has a... Carving? No, it has the really fucking annoying spell. Oh, and also, if you want a quick tip on playing Sorcerer, head to this place once, and you literally can just go do PvP now. There is a spell called Darkbead that is used by those, like, Ulasil, like, insane guys. These guys. it's used by them, and it's not the orb that they fire, like the single one. That's just Dark Orb. Oh, perfect. It's not the Dark Orb that they fire. It's called Dark Bead, and it essentially fires 5 of those projectiles really quickly in a shotgun blast. And that is infamous for basically taking your health of, like, what feels like 1,200, drops it down to approximately a good old whopping 0, because it is a good old spell that if you don't have spell defense, you die instantly. And that's the reason why sorcerers are, like, my least favorite characters to fight against. It's because, like, pyromancy, really cool. Some of them are a little broken. Sorcery in this game, it's like if you know how to use sorcery in this game, despite like all the convolutions and how weird it is, if you learn how to use sorcery effectively, you could just dominate this game. Oh, also, let there be lights. Somebody tells me I'm about to get shot by something. That. There we go. Now we get the silver pendant. Weird. There's a person right outside this door. I think. Way far down here. Deflects dark. So now, really cool thing. I also fucking predicted it that it was a guy outside this door. Really cool item. I can now go over to one of these dudes who has Dark Bead. If they fire one of those projectiles at me, I can now basically just parry it. I don't think it reflects it back at them, but it's still cool. Let's see if there's a good example over here. Oh, and also, in case you were sick of them, or in case you didn't get enough of them, depending on what your preference is, just know they're still here. Very good. The pie made of dung. Yeah, no, you can use shit as an item in this game. And you know what? Good. You know, not a lot of games make it so that way you can use shit as an actual effective weapon. Because you got Hollow Knight, you got this game, you got Dark Souls 2 and 3. Oh, you good? Okay. Elden Ring, I think, has a pretty good comprehensive shit thing. I'm trying to think of any other games that have shit as a, not a motif, but as a item you can effectively use. Also, let's test out the silver pendant. Oh, you're not dead. You're alive. Alright. Boom. Weird that he's laughing, considering the fact I dodged it. Not only did I dodge it, I parried it. The hell with you. I believe there's one right here. Bonk. I wish I had more of these really weird Ulasil enemies. Not to say that they are, you know, not sparse, but they, I guess, exist. I don't really know how to describe them. Well, let's swap to standard halberd for a little bit. Two-handing a halberd makes it deal quite a significant amount of damage because you get more control on it. That's Dark Fog. That's not Dark Bead. That's also a very deadly spell. If anyone's played Elden Ring, it's similar to the, what is it called? The Night Mist, I believe it's called? So some dude's yucking it up. We'll see him in a bit. What's your favorite playstyle in this game? I prefer doing a mix of pyromancy and melee. It's just because it's, like, fun. Alright, step, come up. Up one, come up all. Come up one, come up all. It is time to get fucking trounced by yours truly. The hell with you. The hell with you. And to hell with you. Cool. Oh, I thought I got his hat. You can get these guys' head as an item. Here's the wrath of these guys first. I like how they see me the guy who's firing the arrows and get distracted by the arrow landing on the ground. Arson is the funniest is the funniest way of killing whatever enemies that come by. That is true. I mean, being able to just do like this, or I don't have it equipped. Being able to just light enemies on fire, especially with pyromancy doing so much damage in this game, is insane. Like, I actually did not expect that pyromancy would be doing a lot for some of the fights that I've been doing, but it's been like, some of the fights have been carried by pyromancies, which I think is pretty cool. It just makes it that way. It feels like it's a playstyle that requires effort, but it's based on how much can you upgrade the flame, not how much can you level your character to that specific stat. Oh, and also, in case you wanted to know exactly where that laughter is coming from, I'll show it off. I think we can see what he's laughing at. Not mistaken. Which the item that is contained in that chest is what I need for the item that is contained in that chest is what I need for the second part of the DLC. Alright, so if we do, I believe, this, we can see what he's laughing at. He's just yucking it up. But it's hard to see, but if you lean in really closely, you can see that the chain is pointed out. He's laughing at the fact that you might fall for a mimic. Which you know what? I mean, good for you, but, I mean, a best joke is a joke that's left silent. So, we're just gonna yuck one of these. Be when I encounter funny meme. Yeet. Me when I see Family Guy funny moment. Alright, we get the crest key, which is used for a thing later. Used for one of my favorite NPCs in the game. Because he is a absolute badass. Or in absolute badass. I keep, you know, mixing up A's and N's. Yod. If there's an item over here? Yeah. Twin Humanities. Weird. Okay, I guess. By the way, we've been going for almost 3 hours, so in a little bit I might hop off. I'm not incredibly tired, so I could probably go for more, but as anticipation, that's Darkbead, for context. Oh, hey. Nope. Yeah, for context, that's what Darkbead looks like. It's a spray of 5 of those projectiles. And oh my god, if you're playing as a sorcerer and you think that's a good item to use in PvP, shut the fuck up. Because while you are technically right that it is a really good spell to use, it's not a fun one. It's sort of just like, hey, how many times can I press, you know, how many times can I spam the spell before the other player decides to leave or dies? Just, ugh, it's annoying. I believe there is an illusory wall here. 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 Huh? No, wait. Let there be light. I believe. No, I keep equipping the Skull Lancer on the wrong spot. There we go. Let there be light. I'm dual wielding heads. I'm gonna start swinging around like nunchucks. Red Titanite chunk. Cool. I'm gonna de-equip these shits. I think that's the last illusory wall in this place. Or, not the last illusory wall, period. But the last one that requires me to use light. Or to light the way. I just got super disoriented there, holy shit. Alright, and I believe that's everything in this chapel, at least. This chapelle. And if you want to know a really good way to kill, like, everybody in PvP, elevators. They are very, very dependent on how good your ping is. Because, like, I can stand on this elevator, and you see how it just goes up or it goes down. In some cases, with people who have very interesting ping, the elevator animation will only start a little bit after a person steps on it. So it can look like it's going up very slowly, but then you walk over there and you just fall through the ground. You can level up intelligence for a quick sec. And we're also going to reverse hollow, because while I did resummon all the enemies here, there is actually a fight we can do that requires humanity. I believe it's up ahead. Oh, okay. I didn't expect it to be an instant kill. Oh, I was right, it wasn't. Oh god. Don't kill me, please. You. Okay, you then. Then you. There we go. Cool, and I believe over here we're about to encounter the invader of the day. You're laughing at your friend dying, man. You gotta chill. I guess you're insane, but come on. What was that laugh? Probably shouldn't be making all these really gross noises. I just hear a laugh and I'm just like, what the fuck? Oh, here we go. Marvelous Chester, huh? Man, it's almost like that guy we saw. Nice crossbow. Nice crossbow. Nice crossbow. Nice crossbow. Nice crossbow. Oh! Fun fact, you can't actually do that kick attack in game. He's just a special enemy who has it. Cool. Nice meeting you, I guess. Yup, that sure was an invader who did an amount of damage. I think. Yeah, I don't think you could actually do that kick attack in game, unless it's like something tied to his crossbow or something that allows him to do that. That's the sound that Crazy Dave makes from PvZ. Now, Crazy Dave, despite the fact he's, well, crazy, he kind of sounds a little more comprehensive. It sounds like he's insane, but knows how to, like, space out his words in a way to make it sound like human speech. When it comes down to these guys, it just sounds like they're, like, choking on Pepto-Bismol. The best way I can describe it. They, like, heard a really funny joke as they were chugging some, like, really fizzy soda. Fuck you, fuck you attacking me from the wall. Can't do that. Uh-oh. Bad scenario? I think not. Bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. This part sucks. I lied. It's in my favor. Oh, and there's a lad at the end of that tunnel who I'm pretty sure may or may not end my life instantly. So, this is really weird. This is one of the rare exceptions of having an enemy in the environment that is not a boss, even though this straight up looks like a boss arena. I wish it was. But it's just this guy. And he's not a boss, he's a mini-boss, I guess. Or at least a common enemy. Because I think he respawns. I'm not sure, though. However, pyromancies work very well against this guy. Much like a lot of things in this game, apparently. But yeah, he does some pretty heavy damage if you're not careful. So, be careful. But, one of the rare examples of this being the only enemy of its type. We will never see another one of those guys in the entire game unless it's from this spot. Which is really weird. Oh, also, we're literally, like, nearing the end of the DLC, by the way. But... oh, shit. I forgot you're here. But, we're not actually going to be, of course, stopping the stream right now. We have to go meet a friendly fellow, and then I might head off. But this is the Abyss. Like, I think I can walk over here. I think it'll just tell me. Yeah, look at all those items and prism stones scattered about. But yeah, welcome to the Abyss. It's pitch black, which, surprisingly, is pitch black, but it's actually brighter than the Tomb of the Giants. So we're going to be warping to, I think... no, we can just go to Township now I think about it. Township is closer to where I'm thinking of. Alright, here we go. So, sorry, I'm checking my phone occasionally because I'm receiving texts. So, we head over here. And up here. Walking, walking, walking. And also, fun fact, there's actually an item up here that not a lot of people know exists. You just walk backwards, and doink, soul of a hero. Cool. Walk back over here. This will probably be the final thing I do, is talk to this guy. I won't do the whole quest line thing that he has yet. I'll do that tomorrow. So we hear, like, a knife scraping. Thing. And I'll tell you what the lore of this guy is, but he's one of my favorite NPCs. Hello.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
Alright. So he's like, oh man, I can't really help you out with a lot of stuff, but I can tell you some stuff, including arrows. Interesting.
Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
I need that quote on my wall. It's such a good line. And he also has a massive fucking bow. So.
Well, thou comest again. Thou art a strange one.
What can you tell me about the area, Groh?
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast. Farewell, human. Lead.
Interesting. Giant dragon, huh? So, maybe correlated to the three-eyed one we saw that hopped up on a bridge? Maybe. So, we'll see what his purpose is later when we go encounter that dragon. But I'll tell you right now, there are actually two ways we can fight the dragon. One way is the one I'm going to be doing normally, which is just fighting the boss normally. Or you can spend like 8 hours just chipping it, but we probably won't. I'm also not going to give this person the soul of Artorias. And listen, I know you can say, oh, but they're grieving. We're gonna fight the Scaleless Dragon, that guy looked cool. We are gonna fight them, I just want to get the DLC out of the way, and then we can move on with base game.
Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot?
Artorias, yeah?
He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
So, if we actually give her the soul... No, if we give her the soul, we still get her weapons, I think. But it just doesn't allow us to get the, Artorias' great sword. Here, give me a second, I want to look up something. Give me a second, I want to see what the, achievement is, or what it requires, at least. I just want to be sure that I can just, you know, I can just get this guy, or I can just get the blades without needing anything crazy. What's that? Fuck. Let's see, life on. Do I not actually need it? Huh. Interesting. Okay, cool. So I don't need to actually give her the soul for this. Okay. Sorry, so there is an achievement in the game that requires you to acquire every rare weapon in the game, including from bosses, tail cuts, covenants, drops, stuff like that. It's super annoying, and I don't think you actually need to have Artorias' soul in order to activate it. But, like, a minimum of New Game Plus, like, 1, I believe, is required. So we're just gonna give her the soul, because, you know what? It's a good deed.
Thank you. You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it.
Cool. Dark Tracer or Dark Silver Tracer and Gold
May
Tracer.
the Lord guide thee.
Now, I don't think I can actually wield these weapons because I need really high dexterity. Yeah. But, I mean, I think we could see the effect. Really cool. It's a really cool effect, I love it. And it goes with the Dark Silver, of course. So, pretty neat. And I think this is one of the few weapons that I think inflicts toxic? I'm not sure if it's exactly toxic or poison.
May the Lord guide thee.
Okay. So she's gonna be praying at Artorias' grave. So, pretty neat. And this, of course, pairs with Gold Tracer. They both go together and I think work in tandem with each other, which is pretty sick. And also really rare to see two weapons working in tandem. I don't like it's dumb how the game doesn't tell you the weapon requirements. Fire aspect iron sword. I don't like the Knight's Honor achievement, specifically because it's just super annoying. You have to basically play the game at least twice, and if you're not duping boss souls, it requires 3 times. It's like why? What the fuck is the purpose of making it so I have to play this game like technically 3 times on the same playthrough in order to get an achievement that I can just get by like making it so I can get multiple of the same boss soul, kind of like Elden Ring. And I guess it, well no, also you're saying that it doesn't tell you the weapon requirements. It does actually. If you swap over here, let's see, we have attack type thrust, attack, physical, magic, lightning, fire, whatever. The critical is, it's always at 100, but if you're using specific daggers, it gets boosted. Param bonus and required param are both the ones that are like needed. So param bonus, if I have more in strength and dexterity, it'll be higher. But if you look, this one's a D in the strength section, but in dexterity it's a C. Meaning if I level up dexterity, this weapon's gonna be doing more damage than if I level up strength. And on required param, that's what's required to wield the weapon. So let's see what they need. 25 dexterity. But if you notice on the bottom left, aux effects, it does bleed damage. And not only does it do bleed damage, it also has an A in dexterity. So yeah, you can do that. And then this one has a critical of 160, which is way better than this, and has an S in dexterity but doesn't do bleed. But pretty interesting. But yeah, this is like one of the parts of the game that I want to tell people because this is actually very useful. So let me give a brief rundown of what it all does, and then I'm pretty much gonna head off. So, attack type. You got slash, pierce. What was the other one? Thrust, regular. And a couple of other ones like strike, I believe. Like thrust, regular, strike, pierce, whatever you want to call them. Basically, regular damage will just be a normal attack, right? Just a standard normal hit. A thrust attack can pierce armor, but it will probably deal a little less damage or something like that. I keep forgetting what these specific types are. So thrust, if it says thrust, that basically specifically means it only does thrust. Strike is guaranteed to be like massive hits or like bops on enemies. So if I already use this, that requires 50 strength. Holy shit, I thought it was like 20. But yeah, you crush enemies with them. Can you shut up? Thank you. This one's regular because it just does normal slashes, or it does normal like swipes is the best way I can describe it. Just swiping. Regular, more swipes, thrust, yada yada. Slash is essentially you're doing an attack that goes across the body and will most likely be in tandem with weapons that have status effects. So for example, like for, let's see, slash, this one does bleed damage. There's probably another slash one. But so that's the attack types. Weapon types, it's pretty self-explanatory. Halberd, spears, great swords. I think with C great sword, that's curved great sword. Then there's, of course, your physical damage, which is how much damage you're going to be doing physically. Magic, fire, lightning, every enemy has a different type of different resistance. So a fire damage works well against like goopy enemies in the depths, while lightning deals more damage against dragons and such like that. Param bonus. This one is for the term scaling, if you ever heard that before. If you look at the little things, I've already explained this, but this one works well with with strength. Because if you see that little like arm that's like flexing, that's strength. Because it's a B, if I level up strength a lot, that means that this will become better instead of leveling up something like faith, where it's an A. Or no, sorry, wrong way around. If I level up faith, it's going to be doing a lot more damage than if I level up strength. Because, you know, faith is an A, strength is a B. So if these both are E, that means that they're both pretty much equal. So if I level up strength or dexterity, they'll probably pretty much be doing the same amount of damage. This one is like, if I level up strength, it's going to be doing way less damage than if I level up dexterity, because dexterity is an A, strength is an E. The highest it can go is an S, which is very rare to see, but getting an S on a weapon basically means that if you level up that stat, this weapon's going to be doing massive amounts of damage in the future. And such. Ox effects, sorry, butchered that sentence, are essentially, you bleed poison / toxic, because I believe this one does, toxic. And that's just how much build up it has. And then faith and occults, or / dark damage, I believe. So faith damage is just, you know, against undead or skeletons and such. And then dark is for holy enemies. And then damage reduction. Essentially, wearing some of these things will give you a little bit of a damage reduction against specific things, like, you know, physical magic, fire, lightning. It gives you resistances. Stability is poise. And poise is essentially, if I'm engaging an attack, let's show an example here. If I perform an attack, right? So I'm doing an attack, I don't get interrupted during it. So it still followed through with the attack because I timed it right. But you saw how when I got hit, I got knocked back a little bit. It essentially makes it so that way that doesn't happen. So let's equip a ring that gives me poise, for example. So sitting here and going back up. Let's try the same thing again and watch my animation as I hit them. See, I'm not getting knocked back when they hit me. And of course, there are some armor sets that basically make it so you don't take any poise damage. The Havel armor is infamous for being a super tanky armor that has a lot of, you know, has a lot of equip load. But if you manage to get it on you, it's really, really good. Because you just basically don't take any knockback damage. Then the required param, make sure to keep an eye on those. Those, if any of those I believe are red, it means you can't wield them with your present stats. So I would need approximately 20 more strength and 9 more faith in order to wield this. Durability is durability. It goes down over time and can be repaired using souls at bonfires if you have the grindstone or at blacksmiths. And the weight is really important as well. So notice how with my halberd, it only has 6 weight. So I can fast roll with it. But if I equip something like something that has heavier weight, like let's say the Grants, right? I'm going to be doing slower rolls. And this is super important for if you want to wield massive weapons with massive armor. So the Elite Knight is some of the heaviest armor I have, but let's equip something like the Fang of Orhelm. 11, so nothing beats that. Guardian and Guardian. Super heavy loadout, you fat roll. Essentially, that is like close to no iframes in that animation while you're rolling, and it's pretty dreadful. And then let's just show off what it looks like when you have basically 0 rolling. I believe if I go over here, I have some good sets. Yeah. Oh. I think these are the heaviest sets in the game, so let's hope they are. And yes, I did get Smo set and the Golem set off screen. Yeah, let's just see what these look like when you're wearing them. I guess I probably shouldn't be taking them all out because I could just take one of them out. Yeah, let's just stop there. So let's slap on, let's see, 6.8. Then let's go 11 to instantly go to 17. Or actually 19. 11. And 11. So this is the optimal fucking build, I guess. And also, I can still fast roll with, or fat roll with this. Weird, I thought I'd be a lot heavier. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I actually gotta equip, like, all the heaviest weapons as well. I wanna make it so that way I like not rolling. You know what I mean? Slap on that, slap on that. Put this on. Go down here and put, this on. Yep. Now this, I believe, has, like, 2 iframes. Or something like that. It's an inconceivably small amount, but I essentially cannot be, like, knocked. And also, you can't run with this loadout. So, if you're like this, you're just gonna get fucked. But I actually kind of want to show off what the poise on this looks like, and what the defense on this is like. Because as much as you can be a tank, you're not going to be able to roll. So, you end up just going to take a lot more damage than you're worth. So, but let's see how much damage they do. Like, fucking nothing. And that was during their, like, multi-hit attack, so that's pretty important. And of course. And then, of course, you got your super fast rolls. Super fast rolls are essentially just, like, basically close to 0 equip load. Barely any stamina taking away when rolling, and it's super good. But anyways, that's Moop's little tutorial on weapons and what they do and such. Make sure to take your notes. This is on the quiz. And we've been going for about 3 hours, and we got a lot of the DLC done, so I think I'm good to call it now. I might do this maybe even later today. Or, it's 5, maybe not. But I'll be sure to do this some other time. Most likely tomorrow.